Hmm. Let's.
Now,
Yay.
where the hell is
Hello,
Gad?
Twitch.
Dad, Brittany, where are you?
Alrighty.
Let the
Yes.
record show that Gadrick is
Hello,
late.
everyone. Happy Monday. Uh, Waiting on one person because we don't know how to all be on time. So we are just gonna be sitting here chilling for a moment. We have spam messaged him, so we are just waiting
All
for
right, hang
something
on.
to
I'll
come back
text
from
him.
him. Oh, we get text message from him.
Oh,
Is the real quick DM question?
Yes.
The parchment that got slipped under the door, is that folded or is it just like upright note that you
Just
could
a slip
see
of parchment.
Okay.
Was there writing on it, or
No.
Yeah, it's.
Look at the
I'm
IC
guessing
Party roleplay channel, and you will have your
Yeah.
answer, sir.
I don't
I'm
know how
guessing
to
it's
read.
face up, so
Do 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 do. Which I have two numbers for this motherfucker.
I'll call one and you call one.
Hello, your face. Okay, that's the first one. Where's the next one?
Is he even online?
He was no bubble when I first tagged him, and then he came online and went red bubble. Or was already
then-
red bubble.
I mean, he does not want to talk to you.
I think he was red. I think he's always red bubble. We will see.
He's always listed as "Do Not Disturb."
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well, it's disturbing.
No, we are. I texted both of his numbers. If
Yeah,
he does
my-
not show up soon, we will just start and the whole. He did go prayer at the shard and push his sleep schedule, right? So.
Oh, did he not come back?
Fucking
Me.
fucking
In
hell.
their thread, he and Farcon are still walking, but we'll assume that they make it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great for Twitch.
So good. I mean, there's only 2 viewers, and it's probably us. Haha.
Oh, speak of the devil.
The devil. It's the
Yeah.
devil. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Not that late.
He's Zombocon.
All right.
You
I
can
will
do
exit
anything.
this.
That's Zombo.
Pull up this.
Why is Hope echoing? Oh, is it
I have no idea.
My bad.
Don't let it happen again.
That is your bed.
yeah, what the fuck, man?
Go fuck yourself. I mean,
It's Monday. Hope
Already
always
did.
echoes on Monday.
That's why he was
Oh.
late.
Oh.
No, I was zoned into fucking X videos like TikTok.
Oh,
Where you
my
butter yourself up
goodness,
and drag your
stop.
ass across the floor.
Oh no! Stop! Stop! Just stop, please.
Okay, so welcome to the Hellfire Club, session 11. The map link, as always, is pinned in the game table. Let's see. Last time on the Hellfire Club, you all, talked back and forth about what you wanted to do. I don't know what I want to do. What do you want to do? Well, maybe I want to do this, but I don't know. But maybe you want to do this. And there was a lot of discussion of the plan. Ellendeer went out to try and get some intel, as did Gad and Farcon. Did somebody go with them? Or was it just them?
3 of us.
It was just
It was just us.
Yeah. And for the most part, you guys found out stuff that you already knew previously in the session. You had found tracks leading towards what we presume is the bandit camp that went further past the ambush point. You had found a place prior to that ambush point where you found the bandits and some goats camped out in the ruins, with a hill with the tracks of like a cart, matching the descriptions that you got from the farmers, from Gordrick, from a couple different sources about where these shady characters set up shop to sell some goats. And that information was further confirmed at the Hall of Justice in regard to interrogations of the bandit prisoner that you all had taken there, and more or less further confirmed from Gordrick himself. Now, as your plans or not plans or what might be plans were discussed in front of Jasira, who some of you know, or probably all of you now know, is Gordrick's daughter, she eventually got uncomfortable. This was not the first time that conversations had happened in front of her or directly to her about the guys her father was doing business with being rather shady. And specifically when the potentiality, the possibility of her father's demise was mentioned a couple of times. Not that anyone, you all, Hope was very clear that the group would do everything in their power to stop that from happening, but obviously that certainly made Jasira feel the need to put her foot down and tell her dad to go back to doing business with some farmers that he used to. Clearly, those goat prices that he's been getting are cheap for a reason. And so she excused herself, left the Beach Leviathan. A couple of you did follow her to try and get some intel, figure out what was going on there, stop her. Needless to say, she went and warned her father, and he left town headed for an old farm to the northeast, about a half day's journey outside of town, to line up getting goats from those folks, from some goat farmers to the northeast. I do believe that you all discussed further the plan that might be and decided to wake up at about 3 a.m. and head on out. The specifics of that plan still kind of seem up in the air to me, maybe not to y'all. I guess we'll find out as we move forward. That said, most of you turned in for an early night. Hope went and chatted with Nimnil. Nimnil actually came out of the flask. Hope chatted with Mafi a little bit. A couple of you have met Mafi now. Gad and Farkon set out and went to seek out the Shard of the Moon, I believe it's called, a temple of Saloon. However, they were not granted admittance. They are very strict about who they let in there. Gad did make a move to try and prove himself. And we'll let he and Farkon, as they were there, discuss that if they wish, how things went. They were on their way back to the Beach Leviathan and kind of having a casual chat with each other. Can we assume that you guys head all the way back?
Yep.
Do you wish to play that out? So you all go back and Gad does his 4-hour meditation and Farkon gets a short rest, I presume, before that 3 a.m. wake-up call. There was also some room-hopping shenaniganry that went down. Veto paid a visit to Elendil, and after he left, Elendil paid a visit to Hope before everyone called it a night. And then that brings us up to about a half hour prior to that 3 a.m. wake-up. A slip of parchment slides under everyone's door that summons them to the meeting room, the conference room, the parlor that's been held on retainer for the crew this whole time, upstairs. So let's see. I believe a couple of you went ahead and went there. Hope did go there. Elendil did go there.
I'm getting breakfast and then going up there.
Farkon heads downstairs to get himself some vegetable stew, I'm guessing, knowing Farkon.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
some vegetable soup.
I'm like 80% sure that Nimno was late, but I don't know because I'm not sure what the time frame is of everybody else. Or the note, for that matter.
Well, let's see. Farkon's getting some breakfast. I assume when the note slides under your door about 2:30 is when you roused Farkon and headed downstairs.
I was already awake. Did my meditating when Gad was doing his thing.
I see. Okay, so Farkon was awake when the note slid under, took that opportunity to go get some grub. Hope, I believe, The note woke you up, Hope, when you went upstairs?
And when I went upstairs, I was already in my room.
Right. You made your way to the conference room after taking a bath and getting prepared for the day. Was that at like 2:30, at 3?
Yeah, that was from about 2. That was from about 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Farcon, I assume that after that note slides under, within that half hour, you probably make your way upstairs about 3 as well, yes?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. That's half the party. So now I'm looking at Veto, Gad, and Nimnil.
Oh yeah, Veto, once the note slid under, he read it and finished up his morning routine and went to the parlor.
Excellent.
What's up,
And
Brandon? How you doing, buddy?
Gad, how about you,
Thank
sir?
you for bringing me on. Listen,
Gad will be heading last to the room, well, second to last,
really appreciate it.
before seeing that Nimnil has not risen yet, and will head back down to his room.
All right, so that brings us to Nimnil.
You hear a knock at the door.
So I used the IC party for the DM to roleplay how he reacted to the note.
Okay, he did.
I don't
Being late, he did open the door and head out. So we'll say as Gad goes to knock on that door, the door opens and Nimnil is standing there staring Gad in the face.
Okay.
Well, looks like you're ready. And then I'll turn around and start walking up the stairs.
Nimno just wipes some more sleep from his eyes and then begrudgingly follows, half asleep.
So Nimnil and Gad come into the room last and find the party all seated around that conference table.
So I will get rid of this then.
Let me open the map here. Oh wait, are we not doing map yet?
It's just on the title screen. I can pull up the conference table if you guys want. I just need to drag everybody there.
Why you got a dragon?
It's a non-problem.
It's fun.
Because he's from Texas, obviously.
All right. Well, you do that.
The
I'm.
cricket.
What did the note actually say?
Meet in
Is
the
that
conference room.
30
But, like,
minutes early.
Who left the note?
Well, I don't know that. I mean, I do know
All right.
that, but ICly, I don't have an explanation for you
Gotcha.
unless you're asking in the conference room right now to your cohorts.
Well,
So
I'll do
we
that.
walked in. Gad walked in, and I walked in behind him.
Yes.
Yep. That is what happened. And then I'll look to everyone. I'll say, I suppose you all got the note too. Not a chance anyone knows who left it.
I have a few suspects.
Who's your suspect?
Is he in custody?
One. What?
Huh?
Anyways, I believe the suspects are A, Jaxira, B, it is her father, and C, it is the senator himself. Those are the 3
What
suspects.
you looking at me for?
I suppose we'll see. And I'll take a seat and wait.
Who are we still waiting on?
Well, everyone
person
was in
who's
the room,
not-
but Nimnil disappeared. I don't know where
Seems
he went.
legit.
No. Nimno walks in with a big yawn, rubbing the shaft of Gad as he does. He takes a seat over here, slowly.
Hello, Nimno. Did you have a good night's
Hi.
rest?
Nimno says hi to Hope, and then sits down in his chair, completely silent.
Oh,
Do we not have an avatar for him?
We did. It disappeared. I don't know. And he's talking like he's controlling it, but I have no idea where he went.
I am not controlling it.
All
He
right.
was talking like he was.
He
I'll give
don't.
you that.
You were, yeah.
Okay. You
One.
said sit down here, which
Yeah.
contextually
Oh,
made it sound
I
as
used
though-
this. I used the.
Oh,
the
okay.
highlighter.
Well,
Yeah, my
there's our
bad.
Nimnil. I don't know what the
Gotcha.
hell happened to his token, but that's fine. There's a
He doesn't
a
know.
rogue phantom Nimnil floating around somewhere, and that's okay. All right,
Well,
so yeah,
I'm
go
right
ahead,
on the
guys.
table here.
Where
I'll sit over
where
here.
is your?
How long are we
What's that?
waiting here
All right, I sent.
to see who summoned us?
Oh, did he reappear? Or did you just add that in?
I added him. He's back. I made a new one. I don't know what happened to him. It's fine.
Okay, because I just sent one to you as well.
Oh, I have them
All right.
saved. Like, that's not a problem. He just
Oh,
disappeared from
okay.
the map. Yeah. But yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Gotcha. Well, actually, I slipped the paper under all your doors. I thought it'd be necessary for us to have some sort of secrecy before we head out on a secret mission. As it is, just as our friend downstairs, Jasira, overheard our plans and warned her father, the last thing we need is bandit spies to hear our plans and run ahead of us and foil such. In fact, I think we should probably use this room more often when conducting such business. I mean, but that's just me. But I slipped that paper under there just to give us all a better chance of not dying this morning.
I see. Well, thank you for summoning us, Elendil. About our plan for this morning. So I believe we agreed upon that we will be attempting a peaceful meet with the bandits and posing as a purchaser of goats. Seeing as Gordrick is not going to be joining us, we're going to have to replace him and essentially role play, if you will, that we are sent by him in his stead, saying that because we probably shouldn't mention that he will no longer be purchasing, as that might upset them, and if we don't handle the situation, that might go and target him. So instead of that, we'll say we come working for him and are sent because he's sick. That will be our excuse. And Elendil, I think because you know him the best and his daughter, you should be the one to make contact. How do you feel?
I do know that Veto has said that he is an expert disguise maker. We might need to consider that in our decision of who goes and speaks to the bandits.
Why would we need a disguise?
We'll do that for you.
Do we want to roll up looking like warriors and rogues, or do we want to roll up looking like merchants?
Fair enough. He wouldn't. It wouldn't
Meadows
sell to
already-
warriors.
Already dressed for the part, leaving his equipment behind. All I have is my clothes and a dagger.
And I'm just dressed in simple clothes too, so I don't have armor or anything. I just have my quote-unquote walking stick.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
I have my shirt on, but I can disguise myself if anything goes up. I've got my crazy hat.
oh right, I forgot about the hat. Gotta
I was
work
on-
that out.
After getting up and moving to the other side of the table, Nimnil just takes a large sigh as everybody talks about disguises, fully knowing exactly what he's going to have to do.
I put my hat
I don't like that.
eyes on, and I make
out of character. I
I
don't
make
like
my
that.
upper half look like Nimnil.
all right. So who wants to play merchant? I mean, if you want it to be me, that's fine. But I'm not going anywhere without my bow.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that he just turned into Nimnil?
Oh, did he? Is he being serious?
Yes.
Oh,
His hat can do
My
that.
upper half is Nimnil's upper half.
I still think Vettel speaks up. Says I still think that we should try and follow them and get information rather than just trying to go and buy a goat. I don't see how that's going to really provide us with information. other than getting them to be aware of what we look like and who we are. Which is why the
Disguise
possible
ourselves.
disguise. But even so,
Are you suggesting that we show up, scout the location, stay hidden, and then wait? And once they no longer have someone who's purchasing or coming by, they realize he's not coming, they head back and we follow them back, is what you're suggesting.
perhaps. Or we could still have someone purchase a goat from them and have the others trail them after. I feel leaving it up to chance of just walking up and learning too much information, just learning enough information from buying a goat from them. Not going to provide us with hardly anything.
Oh no, that's just
We
the
know-
ruse. We wouldn't just be doing that. We would be following them back still.
I think the ruse was simply just to so they would feel that everything is business as usual, as to not raise suspicion that they need to do something different on their way back. But if we get there and there's other merchants doing business with them, and it's not like it's not like they're showing up for just Gordrick. I mean, this is the place
Right.
where. So we could,
If needed.
if
If
we
needed,
we
let's
could
buy
find
a
a
goat.
merchant.
If not, let's trail them. However,
Exactly.
I would like to go. I would like someone, if possible, someone to that won't be doing any of the purchase of it to carry some of my equipment for me. That way, I can maintain this merchant look.
I need to go get them. I need to go find it. I need to go purchase some saddlebags anyway. So I can carry more stuff.
I will
Well, we're getting ready
interject
to
that it
head
is
out.
about 3 in the morning, and probably about 3:15 at this point with all of your chatter. You will. It is highly unlikely you will find somewhere to purchase saddlebags at this early hour.
Fair enough.
So,
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I kind of guess that.
all right, who's carrying shit?
Just need someone
can
to
do it.
carry my shield, scale mill, and warhammer.
I can do that.
How much shit can I take into the flask with me? Sorry, OOC question. How much shit can I take into the flask with me?
How much shit can you carry?
Okay.
But can he leave
Okay.
shit in the flask?
He can.
Like-
It is a dimensional storage space.
So
Holy
it's like
shit,
a bag of
Jim Mill's
holding?
a bag of holding.
I mean,
Without-
okay, keep in mind it's a 20 by 20 foot cylinder. So theoretically, he could fill it up to the point that there's almost no room for him, and then he wouldn't be able to take more shit in there. But
Would
yeah,
I get sucked in if I did that?
he's like, he's already trying to figure it out. You look. I guess we would have to cross that road when we come to it, right? I'm not going to get into the details of what my brain's thinking when you ask me that question, but yeah, as if you read it, and Hope and Nimnil are both intimately familiar with the details of that item, it is essentially a dimensional storage space.
You
Hey,
get something
Nimno,
to the astral
size-
plane, good sir. Is what will happen.
Nimno sighs and gets up from his chair and heads to the door and says, "If we're going, let's go. Just put me in the bottle already and give me all your stuff. I think I can keep it with me."
You're not going into the bottle this time.
Okay, well. Fucking
Gad will also
Jesus
stand and say, I think we know the plan enough. Ellendeer, I'll go with you if we do need to meet. Otherwise, we'll stick in the woods and stay silent until the business is done and they head back. Sound good,
All right.
everyone?
Yes.
I'm gonna take my hat off and put it back on and make myself look like a horse. A full
All right.
horse.
Does anyone have
All right.
anything to add before the party heads out?
No, let's head out.
All right.
This feels like
Nimno
someone has
sighs
knowledge
one
that
more
should have been
time.
shared.
I'm just making
And
sure
says-
before we.
Okay.
Wants to
Sorry,
give us a chance
Nimno,
to
go
change the
ahead.
plan.
What's that, sir?
That's too late. We've already changed. It's good. I'm good.
I mean, the map is just a visual aid. You know, you can keep talking. You haven't left the Leviathan yet, by all means.
No, it's fine. I'm good. We're good.
Okay.
He just
That's
sighed
what you
loudly as he exited the door.
Okay. So we have Veto playing merchant up front. Is that my understanding?
That'll be playing merchant if we need for that to happen. Is my understanding of the plan.
Yeah, if there's no other merchants going on, then
All right, so is he walking further in front of the group? Are you all traveling together? Is he the only one that's taken off his armor and stuff? I just want to let's hammer out some of these specifics. Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question, but it's okay.
I mean,
Was
you
it?
all are on the road now, leaving
Yeah,
Neverwinter.
no, it
You
was.
still have an hour ahead of you down towards, or I'm sorry, about what, 2 hours ahead of you towards the hill where they set up shop normally. So you can certainly ask the group your question.
I think we'll stick together for like until we're 30 minutes out, and then we'll talk about spacing.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, just a moment.
who was
And I
carrying,
still look like a horse.
Who was carrying my
Me.
scale mail, shield, and warhammer? You were? Okay.
I am.
Because I have
I'm the horse.
I have a long sword and my cloak.
That's fine.
And my dagger. My cloak will billow until it no longer needs to billow.
All right,
I'm just your
where's
pack
the
animal.
party here? You guys are up
Nimno
there.
trails
Let's
at
just
the back of the party,
You're
At
just
at least
a
10
jackass.
to 15 feet behind them.
when you grab yourself and I'm trying to grab all of you, it makes things very difficult.
Can you tell me where you're grabbing me at?
You know where, baby.
The hair.
All right. There you are. There's the road ahead of you. We'll say you're about a half hour out now. What are we doing, gang?
Hang on, my map is still on the intro area.
You might need to give it a
There you go.
refresh. I did hit everybody with a
Hmm.
sync view, but I released it, so you're all free to navigate again as needed.
Vedo is looking
Sweet.
forward and right. He no longer sees what he saw.
What was that little thing that moved over there? What was that?
Nothing. It was nothing.
It was a distraction bird.
Let's see. Hold on. What do we got here? Okay. Just making sure. Just,
Visibility.
yeah. You got. I got the dark vision.
I'm just
Target spotted.
I'll lean forward to is Vedo in front of me yet?
Yeah, but we have no
yeah.
control over our character.
Oh, do you? You should. I apologize. That's a Vedo.
Well, we're all heading south, right? We're just all heading south.
Yeah, but this is where you all had discussed potentially adjusting the formation if necessary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the map hadn't changed, so I thought we were still okay. So I believe off to our left, or I'm sorry, off to our right, that hill there, that's where the bandits, it appeared to look like they met
Over here?
before. Our left. We're facing south, so that would be our right, so that'd be to the left of the map.
Okay, just want to make sure of what you meant ours.
Yonder. Yep. I believe that's the hill. If not, it looks similar.
Well,
I remember there being a hill.
when we came
Actually, no,
across this tile
that's
last,
not the
it
hill.
was south, not right.
You guys also
Or
are
further
only
south.
about a half hour further down. You still have a good hour to go
Oh,
to
okay.
get to that location. Just as a
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
reminder of the
I remember people
context of
saying
the
there.
situation.
So I'm
Oh, I
gonna
guess-
lean forward and put my hand on Veto's shoulder to slow him down, and I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say, now that we're getting closer, they might have people scouting out the roads to see who's coming in, and it would be wise if we traveled either in pairs, stealthily, or just make it look like that we're not a singular party traversing the roads as a adventuring pack.
Nimno
Then
takes an
I'll-
audibly loud sigh and says one more time, "Are you sure you don't want to put me in the flask? It would definitely benefit us."
Vedo
And
suggests
they'll
that,
be-
Like he knows he's gonna fuck stuff up for y'all.
that he and
I mean,
that,
it-
Vedo
Well, man,
Barkon could,
it's also one less body to hide.
Right.
That's
what-
true.
I see. That's what he's thinking. That's why he's sighing, because he's like, "It's stupid. I don't want to go back in, but it's for the better of the group. It makes sense."
I'm just gonna act like a horse because I look like a horse.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick
I'll be right back.
with my horse.
Into the bottle with you,
All right.
Neil.
Veto is
Veto.
conveniently not paying attention.
Beto and Farcon are walking together. All right. Nimnil is going back into the flask.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Veto was conveniently not looking in that direction.
So it's me, Elendil, and Hope.
So how is it that you're not looking into the direction every time that this is happening with magic?
It
It's
just
very
happens. It's a
convenient.
happenstance.
I mean, to be fair, in this specific circumstance, he and Farcon are out in front of the group walking away. So he does actually. Yeah.
I guess.
Look,
It's
I
gonna
thought
be a
about
very
trying to
convenient-
challenge him on that one, but in the specific context of the situation, his back is to you. I mean,
It is fair.
you know, yeah. He has this. I'm gonna give him this one, but don't worry, I'm on it, and we'll.
It
we'll
is,
make
I'm on
it.
it.
it is a goal of Vetos to always be looking away and never to see.
You mean it is a goal of you, the player, because Veto wouldn't, encourage her.
Exactly.
Give me a break.
Which just makes
right,
that,
so just
that
to-
wild magic that happened the other night kind of funny. That I enjoyed.
All right, Gad, go ahead, sir. What's happening?
I was just going to clarify that it's me, Elendil, and Hope in the back, correct? Now
Yes.
that Nimnil's in the pickle.
Yes.
Or Nimnil's in the flask, not the pickle.
He has
Pickles
Too
in
many
the flask.
different magical
Remember, the
items.
shaft of Gad
Yes.
is in Hope's flask.
Yes,
It's
fully
forever in
shafted.
my mind.
And
All right, so
my
I'm going to turn
spirit.
to Hope and say it would be best if Elendil and I stayed in the back and you went alone a little ways after Farcon and Veto. That way, if anyone is looking at the roads, they'll attempt to ambush you, and then Elendil and I can step in and we can eliminate that threat so they don't follow back to camp if that happens.
And you could pop out your pocket warlock
Alright.
in a moment's notice.
Hope would just shrug and just say, "As you wish." And
Thank you.
Yeah.
A pocket lock.
Be right back, guys. Apologies.
Oh, baby trouble.
Never mind. The missus is on it. I don't have to get up after all.
Sorry, Farcon. I was gonna give it to you, buddy. All that XP you wanted.
All right, so we
Hope is
established
going to,
walking order.
Yep. Hope's gonna be up front.
I'm the pack
Whoa.
mule.
In front of us, but between between Farcon, Veto, and me and Elendil. So it's almost like you're a second party, not their party, but another one walking through.
Is the horse with Veto?
Yes.
Yes.
Keep up with me, horsey.
All right, so you're all moving yourselves. I'm going to give party leader Gad their control of Hope. He already has control of Hope. Cool. So you all, it's a quiet morning. The sun's slowly rising. It's those early morning dawn hours, though. It's still relatively dark outside as you approach, probably about 5:30 in the morning. Slowly the path further south that you recognize comes into view for Veto. Why isn't Farcon keeping up with Veto there?
That Healy too, keep him up.
It's fun.
Does moving in stealth apply a movement penalty?
No.
In that
No.
case, I will enter stealth.
I think it depends on the GM. Some do, some don't.
Some are,
Are you just
douches, some are.
stealthily walking around the side of the road, or are you going through bushes? I can get mad.
I'm in the bushes around
Are you
the.
Tarzaning through the trees?
Walking closely to next to the
bushes would
bushes,
be
but I'm not going
considered-
through them.
Okay, I'll say that'd be difficult terrain, so that would have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in the road, but I'm like, if anyone was
Close to the
looking,
bushes.
they wouldn't see me directly.
So ahead of Farcon and Veto there,
Veto.
the hill with the goat merchant, the bandits, whatever, the guys that sell goats that you've heard about at
There's
this
the tree.
location comes into view.
Do not tame that deer.
Veto.
I'm gonna smack him.
I'm not
Your
doing.
horse.
I was.
It gallops off as you
But
guys get
I can
close.
still use my arms. I still have my arms. They're just not really visible.
Do these
I just
bandits
look
always
like a
do
horse.
business with clubs?
You guys should move up so we can follow behind.
Sorry, I was looking ahead, looking up.
Well, as that cart, you do see a cart on this hill, as you can see there on the map.
I'm
I
assuming
hope
this
this is a hill where they were before. There's now a large cart and like a little tent set up. There's three, rougher looking guys at the cart, one on like a platform folded out from the cart with a goat. There's a couple goats behind the other two, and there's a couple people, almost like a small line, already formed there waiting. And as you as Veto and Farcon approach, this half orc here seems to make a deal, and heads off past you with a grunt and a nod, headed back up the road towards town with his goat. And the next person steps up there to the cart, begins chatting with the man at the cart as again, as you approach, one of his cohorts leads another goat up onto the platform there.
Veto's gonna come up and try to listen for what the price is and what they're haggling and talking about.
I got you. Roll me a perception check.
Now, this time we'll have Hope roll in behind.
All right.
We're
I
following
hope you're
closely
kind
Kind
of
of come
behind.
over
slowly
here and
coming up the road. How far back are you? Is Hope staying there?
We're within 30 feet of Hope. And
Okay.
Hope
30
is
feet of Hope.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Hope is staying how far out?
that would be up to Hope.
Hope, how far away from Veto and Farcon are you staying down the road here?
Do you want to go into the
Um,
camp or do you want to stay on the
I,
outside? while
I
we-
will be. I guess for me, I will be.
I'm with you, so just remember that.
I'm aware. I will be 30 feet away from him.
Oof, that's close.
All right. So as Hope approaches and gets within that distance, one of the we'll call them merchants at the cart here does begin to take notice of
That's
somebody,
really close.
armored and
Yeah.
geared, kind of coming up behind this this unarmored fellow that has gotten in line. They don't, immediately pay attention, but Hope they don't seem bothered, rather, but Hope does have their attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All
She's
right.
been noticed.
So, Veto, did you roll? You rolled a 10 on the
I got a 10.
perception check. Well, they're not exactly being quiet. You can tell that there's some kind of haggling that is happening. You definitely hear mention of a goat. But you don't quite make out exactly what price is agreed upon. However, the second goat that is off to the side there, is led up onto the stage by one of these other gentlemen here, and this woman in front of you does seem to make a deal and buy both remaining goats that you see with this group here.
Quick interjection.
All right, yes, sir.
I have, just so everybody's aware, in the flask, I hear all languages. I'm within 30 feet of being able to hear the thieves. But the question is, am I allowed to have the flask take the shape of my surroundings within 30
You are
feet?
not within 30 feet of them. You are 40 feet away.
Well, then she's not within 30 feet of Veto, because Veto is 10
Yes,
She's
she
feet
within
is.
south.
35. She's within
Yeah,
35
35
of
You have
me.
the
You got a
ability to make the
triangle.
flask. You have the ability to make the flask look like whatever you want inside. That said, you haven't been outside of the flask in this place before. So you don't know what your
Okay.
surroundings look like, even though you can hear everything. Now, the conversation, a bit muffled in distance from you, that Veto was attempting to eavesdrop on, while it is happening in common, you might pick up a word or two. I mean, it's less clear to you than it is to Veto.
Got you. So I have no spatial awareness. I just have auditory awareness. Got it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna
And
do
then
like a
as
quick
that's
comment,
happening, I'm going to wait for this guy with the goat to pass by.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that guy makes his way further up the road, headed back towards, presumably towards Neverwinter.
Are you gonna
Um,
steal his goat?
And
I'm
in
gonna
front of Veto,
stealthily
this
make my
deal
way
seems
over
to have
here.
gone down, and this woman, is making her way away from the cart with the two remaining goats that you saw in the area. And
I'm
the
gonna-
guys up on the cart here, they look pretty pleased. One says
Actually,
to
let's
the
go back
other,
right
that has come up on the stage, like, we sold them all quick this morning, eh? Not a bad take.
gonna click my tongue and be a little upset. But good to step up and said, "Oh, that's all you got? Ain't got no more?"
That's all we got. We'll be back on the 3rd, like always. Better luck next time.
Nah. All right. Say, how much you these goats go for?
Some give and take, but I don't recognize you. I think you're new. I'm gonna
Yeah,
gonna
just got
say
to the area.
5 gold. 5 gold.
5 gold for a goat.
I'm gonna lie.
Mm.
Horse.
That's
Mm.
that's right, horse. It's a bit rich. All right.
All right. I'll tell you what. You come back on the 3rd, and we'll do it for 2.
That still seems a bit much, but all right.
Man, what
I'll
you
see
you
what
trying to
happens.
bend me over at the cart here? Like, come on, guy's got to make a living, yeah. And his buddies kind of laugh at the comment of you bending him over.
All right, if you want me to bend you over, I ain't no
No, Ben. There's a expression. All right. 1 gold. 1 gold. You come back Wednesday, and we actually have goats. You get here early. I'll sell you a gold for 1 gold.
That sounds fair. Now, what time do y'all get here?
I mean, we sold out fast this morning, but we usually try to set up, before the sun starts coming up. A lot of people like to get out here and make their purchases before the business day starts back in town.
Mm-hmm. All right, so y'all sell anywhere else? Just only here and anywhere else?
Just here.
All right. 3rd.
Be careful.
I'm gonna like go to like nuzzle him and like kind of like push him closer.
Horse, stop. They said they didn't want me to get them bent over the cart over here, so don't be trying to insinuate stuff, horse.
They kind of look a bit confused that you always talk to your horse like that.
Oh, this horse.
Nimnil
He's
yells
something smart.
very loudly from inside the flask in a female voice, "Get me a goat lay!"
They all turn to look at Hope over by the road there. And then they kind of realize why is Hope, they're muttering back and forth between themselves now. And then one of them speaks up towards Hope. "What are you doing over there, lady?"
She will walk over towards the group, fidgeting a bit, and say, I was just here to see about your goats. That's all. to purchase one at least.
All right, you always, dress up in armor to do your business.
Usually, I'm just here to get stuff for people that are poor and that do not have the methods of such things. I just protect
Oh.
myself. That's all.
What? One of them altruists, huh? All right, all right. Well, we're sold out this morning. I don't know if you heard me telling this guy here, but we'll
I
be
did.
back on
I
the 3rd.
apologize. That is good. May I ask you, do you have is every well what I was about to say to the I hope that things go well for you then. And thank you.
Yeah,
You give
sure.
them a genuine
Thank you,
smile.
lady. They kind of turned their attention back to Veto there. So we done here?
I reckon we is done here.
All right. Y'all have a
Yes.
safe journey back to the town or whatever,
You too.
Alright.
Thank you.
Gonna shuffle along with my horse.
I will walk towards the start to hit like I'm heading back towards town. Because that's what they expect.
All right. And they begin to pack up their cart as you all head off down the road there.
And then
Is it
Uh,
possible that we
I'll
see Gad and
I'll
Y'all see
at
me?
them and alert them and say, we're gonna follow him, and then
give a nod.
be like, loop around after you get out of their sight, and
Okay.
then I'll go back into the bush.
continue on and
All right. So you all continue down the road there. They pack up their cart in front of you and boop, boop, boop.
Veta's gonna holy
They
shit.
pack up their
That's-
cart and start to hang on.
Like
Let me,
literally,
hey man,
they
what do
literally
you want from
put
me? All
their
right,
cart in the backpack.
it's a visual aid. All right, what do you want from me?
freaking Castle Corp over here.
You be impressed with my map prowess, okay? They head off towards this little trail to the south there.
All right.
As soon as
As
they
they
don't,
start heading off.
yeah, as soon as
southwest.
they,
Go ahead.
yeah, as soon as they start to head where they're not looking in our general direction, I'm gonna like go to lay down so I'm out of their view. Take off my hat, put it in my bag.
I'll go ahead and take my
And-
armor and such and get it put back on so that way I don't feel naked at all. And
Yeah,
I
do you
think-
want me to try to get as close to them as I can without getting noticed? Keep an eye on them?
Hearing all the ruffling,
Yeah.
Nimno asks
Yeah, we both
in a
can.
normal tone, "Did you guys get my goat leg?"
They ran out of goats.
No.
Damn it.
No. They were out of goats. I'm sorry.
Damn the moons! I just want my goat legs.
The
But-
moons.
I believe it. But why do you damn me the moons?
Why are there moons? There's just one moon. It's Saloon.
It's Nimnil.
Depends
How
on how
we
much you
see-
drink.
Visibility.
Would you like to be out of the bottle now, No.
I don't think it's time. Just
Okay.
try to get me a goat leg.
I'm going to
But we
roll for
can't,
stealthiness.
You can give me a stealth roll if you like, sure.
19.
All right,
Nice.
you can
Stealthy.
hide in the bushes with the other two. I guess you're coming up behind them though.
But I can catch up to them quickly. Because
All
I'm
right, I'll do
speedy.
a state of gas.
Speeding quiet.
Gonna guess they're
Quick-
going into
Quickly and
the
sneaking are not the same
woods.
thing, sir. Sorry, Ellendeer. What's up?
That's
I
what
was talking to
happened for
Gaz
her.
saying looks like we're going into the woods.
Yep. I have a feeling we're tracking them past the the farmhouse that we came across the other day.
Do we still have sight of these guys, Justin, or are we going to start doing survival checks?
You know, they kind of went up into the trees there, and so you did lose sight of them. But there's only really one path
Into the
ahead.
trees?
Well, I mean, this trail in front of you goes into trees, doesn't it?
Yes.
No,
Following
is
the
are
trail.
they climbing? Are they climbing into the trees, or are they?
No,
like,
they're leading a cart on a trail between a bunch of trees. Is that better?
That's what it
Through
sounded
the
like
trees.
you meant when you said it. They
Apologies.
climbed into the
They
trees.
go
I was
into
like,
the
what?
trees.
Meant through.
Yeah.
I knew what you were saying, Justin.
They abandon
It's
the
okay.
cart and all polymorph into monkeys and climb up into the trees and start swinging. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
Well, that's
you don't
canon.
need to roll any checks. Previously, you all had found ruts from a cart in the road here. Those ruts are still visible, and they definitely look, fresh.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. Yeah, let's go with that. Ready.
I like it.
Good and
We're gonna
ready.
follow them. They're gonna. We're gonna follow them into the. At least Ellender's gonna follow those them into the woods. Through
You
the
know, and
woods.
as you three in front that are sneaking through the brush at the sides of the path, you do kind of see the back of them ahead of you. With that cart, of course, though, with your sneaking and attempts to not be seen following them, they are slowly pulling away from you as they continue down that path. This is the same path that you all had tracked the trail down before, though.
This is now that trail.
And we'll just hold back for a second, let them get a little bit farther, and before we move up, considering this is all open. And then,
I'm sneaky.
Hey,
I can get
what's up?
there.
How's it going? We're,
Past the wall
being
ahead,
sneaky
the trail
sneakies.
does seem to converge
Well,
back
three
onto
of
a
them.
road of sorts.
I'm just kind of casually following behind.
I'm gonna get help.
They know how to use words.
sorry?
Hope and Veto, I assume, are following at what distance behind the sneaky crowd, huh?
Since I'm
About
watching them, I'm just kind of making sure that they stay in my sight range.
Visual range.
Did the horse? Did the horse give
I won't be to see.
Veto his stuff back?
Yes,
Yes.
that it was re-equipped.
So the problem
sorry.
is that we won't be to see them if they're sneaking and being all stealthy and shit. So I will try to stay at least 60 feet back from them.
Oh,
All right,
and I
all
also,
right.
I also gave
I'm
Veto
not at my
my,
computer right now. Is she 60
my
feet back?
hat.
I feel like she's good.
I don't want that.
Yeah, actually, they're right at about 60 feet.
But
The three of you are
can
up
make
against the
yourself
wall
them.
where that path joins the main road. You have lost sight of the crew ahead there.
Oh, Veto also is going to rearrange his face to make it so he doesn't look as common as he done did look.
Rearrange his face?
What?
He's gonna use my hat.
Are
No,
you punching yourself?
Nah, I'm wiping the dirt and stuff off that I forgot to say that I did to make myself look like a dirty.
So Veto's
cop.
just taking well, first off, no. The hat is attuned to Farkon.
Yeah,
so
Veto's
you
not
gave
wearing
the
no
hat-
hat.
All right.
Veto didn't take no hat.
Okay, so you did not rearrange your face?
First of all,
No,
no.
I was just saying.
Depending on
Forgot
his
to
face.
mention that I
surgery
was.
hat?
No, I was just trying to. I forgot to say earlier that I was trying to use like dirt and whatnot to try and make a disguise for myself instead of disappearing exactly as I was.
Okay, so you're smearing dirt all over your face.
I was. I'm wiping it and cleaning it off.
You were
I was
dirty as
I
a
was
merchant blood?
dirty.
Well, you didn't
I was
tell
a
me
dirty
that,
merchant.
so I'm not
So-
going to retcon something for you
Okay,
that you
well-
didn't roll for before meeting the bandits. Are you trying to dirty yourself up now?
I was dirty. I'm clean.
That's
But I
not
was
how
so- I was so- not-
That's not how this works. You were the same as you were when you spoke to those goat salesmen, sir.
I was so dirty they didn't recognize me. But it's
All
okay.
right,
I'm clean
moving
now.
forward. What are we doing, gang?
I thought we were
Yamnel
following
says
you.
loudly,
Man.
"Are we moving?"
Yeah.
We're letting
Sorry,
the
I'm
stealthy
not-
boys do their job. Is what
Okay, so you guys are continuing to push ahead, but slowly
Yeah, oh
behind them,
boy.
essentially.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Elendir's having a
Mm,
sight
Yeah,
Right.
the
problem.
stealthy boys. We're letting the stealthy boys do their job.
Sorry. Ellinger took a pill.
Uh-oh.
He should call his
Got a
doctor
little-
after 4
A
hours.
little, a little bit of blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Boys, he ready.
I took my pills. I took my pills before game today. It's fine.
He's
I
ready,
just use
he's
cocaine.
ready for Veto.
All right, you still continue to see those fresh tracks as you go down the road, but they are, they're still out of sight ahead of you.
I'm gonna hop the fence over on this side with Farkon. Farkon.
That looked like a squid at first.
Assuming that the road continues, gonna cut over this way.
All right, and Veto and Hope are staying about at a pace that they
60 feet
presume
back?
to be about 60 feet back. Is that it?
Me,
Correct.
yes.
All right, so y'all
Stop
are falling behind.
transferring-
You two are falling behind there.
Yeah.
So as the sneaky boys continue forward, in front of the group there, the trail starts to lead into kind of a tight walled canyon. The tracks are still fresh. You can still presume that those guys are ahead of you.
I don't want those.
Gonna do a quick check of this building that we cleared out earlier. See if they there's any new movements or anything.
Everything looks about the same as before.
How high up are these walls of the canyon?
They go quite high. 60, 80, 100 feet. There's different levels and edges about them, but yeah. You've definitely entered some rocky
I don't like
terrain
it.
here.
I do
Are
not
we
like it.
We able to climb up to the top of them?
It'd be inadvisable, but I'm not going to
A
tell you
horse?
can't try to climb something. But you and Hope aren't
talking
with
about
them
all-
yet.
Oh,
I'm
that was
talking about
better.
the horse that dive bombed
Oh.
out of the bathhouse.
Hope is gonna stay back, though. She's not gonna move forward at all. And she's gonna let them do what they need to do.
So you
Oh,
have stopped moving completely. You're not trying to keep pace with the sneaky guys ahead of you anymore.
Did they move into the canyon part?
Yes.
no,
Yeah, you do see that. Well, you haven't quite made it that far yet, but you do see the terrain kind of picking up to be a little more rocky and hilly on the sides of you there.
Okay. Is it going to be more open space there? I'm guessing.
It's about
Wanna
5,
look this
10,
thing?
15.
Multiple people
20.
can walk side by side in this canyon.
It is a
Canyon.
full-on like road moving through this canyon where they are
Okay.
currently.
I will move in slowly, but I do want to make sure that I do not want to interfere with their scouting ahead and reporting back to us what they see. That's the whole biggest thing here. I want them
Wait,
to report
sure.
ahead and come back to
I
us and see what they
want
got.
to look around to see if I notice anything that could be a person or a spot where a person could be.
I mean, there are rocky cliffs on both sides of you. There's all kinds of places that people
Okay.
might be.
This isn't a path over here on the top right-hand corner, is it?
Visual aid, sir. Visual aid.
Oh, that's
Okay,
the
so I
way-
just
that's
wanted
the
to-
way-
Quick question on this location. It just the road just leads into a ravine and there's no like hills leading up to it. It's kind of like ta-da.
The maps are visual
Yes.
aids. The terrain
no,
has
I don't-
slowly built towards that as you have continued.
That's what I'm
south.
asking. I don't care
Yeah.
what the map shows. I just want. That's all. I'm just asking if as far as the cliff faces go on the side of it, as the terrain built up, is it something that we be able to walk on?
No, not really.
Okay.
No problem.
Because if so,
He's
Yeah,
like, how
channel
can I
my
get to
inner
the top
Billy
of this motherfucker?
Good channel my inner Billy and goat like myself across.
Are you all trying to maintain the pace and stay about 60 feet back there?
Something to that.
Okay.
Seeing as how this, I'm kind of just aware of what everyone's doing.
Right.
I'm gonna be stopping, kind of watching behind to seeing if there's any activity behind it as well.
Right,
I was
I
just
hear you.
hugging one of the walls of the canyon to try and conceal himself with his stealth movements.
So as Veto and Hope enter the canyon behind the three sneaky guys, you do hear someone shout, and
Behind her,
and then there is a loud, thunderous crash,
We just got fucking
and rocks
Indiana
cave
Jones,
in
boys.
on the sides, creating a blockade between Veto and Hope and the three
Pause.
sneaky guys up front.
I
a couple.
Didn't
What's up?
Kurt say that he did not want to go in the canyon? I thought Kurt was specific
did
about
say
not.
that I did
He
not
was
wanna go
keeping
inside
his
the canyon.
distance. I asked a few times. He was keeping his. I asked a few times about the distance there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And
Are you keeping your pace? And we're almost out of the canyon.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I remember him saying he didn't want to go in the canyon, and Beto's the one who went in the canyon.
He
I don't
said that
think-
initially. I asked multiple times, and he and Veto, if Kurt would like to stay behind and let Veto go ahead, I mean, I'll let Hope sit back there further. But not keeping pace, you're losing the party as well. So
I mean, it's fine. It's what's done is done. Let's continue.
all right. So a few what you would presume are bandits kind of come into view, moving down up on that cliff face, coming out from behind rocks and stuff. You do hear shouting up above them. I need everyone to roll some initiative.
Are they? So they rolled this because they saw them come into the camp. But we were stuck.
21.
You three are still stealth on the other side of the rock fall.
Okay.
For Hope, in the middle of this canyon pass, there is now a big rock fall that came with that crash, separating.
No, I heard. I remember.
Oh, God damn it! I'm inside the fucking flask. Doesn't matter if I get a 21.
Well, you still have to roll initiative because time is the same for
Yeah, I
you as
got
it is for
Where
everyone.
is my sheet?
Question.
Don't worry, guys. I rolled
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
Yes, Evan dear.
Double
Can
farting.
Hope throw the flask like a grenade and have Nimna pop out in the middle of some chaos to throw down his campfire somewhere?
Cannot. When he is in the flask, she cannot voluntarily remove it from her person.
I got a 21 on initiative.
Damn. Okay.
All right. I believe you all can enter your own initiative in Clash there.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
forgot
roll
about that.
some bandit initiative here. Oof.
It's gonna be a bad encounter.
Nah, it's not that
Why
bad.
are there
Just
two
use,
flat guns?
Hug the wall
I'm
and
not
use
in it.
cover.
I am not
Too
in
far
the
gone.
initiative list.
That is because you are invisible. What did you roll? A 21, you said?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
21.
I'm
You were
not
there.
seeing the
You were
initiative
there,
list.
and you are in the initiative list. You're just hidden from everyone at the moment because you're in the flask. I can see you. When you come out of the flask, that'll change, and you'll appear on the board at your position.
Winner, yeah.
I cannot see the initiative list.
Did you?
click
Have you clicked
the Clash button?
The Clash button?
Yes, I use Clash. It must be something to do with being on a mobile browser.
I don't
Try
try
and
giving
refresh.
it a refresh.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
This once before. It is what it is.
Where's it?
When I'm on the laptop, it works. When I'm on this, it does not. So it's all good in the hood. Just tell me when it's my turn.
Let's see. You
I
were
just will not
20.
go.
I got you. Boom.
There's two of me for some
Do we
reason.
need to update people's? Why would there be
I
two
do
far codes?
I don't know.
What the devil? Wait, you multiplied.
I don't know,
them.
but one of them is clever.
Yeah, the one that's northern.
Oh,
Okay.
that never
Mark on.
stayed. I deleted the wrong one. It's fine.
That's
Always
There we
like
go.
it
I
how
fixed
it's
that.
right. So that needs to be different. That is
Let me double check everybody's health because you all have
one.
leveled since your last time here, I believe. Veto, we have
I
at
got a long rest.
36. Hope we have at. That's correct.
That's what I have.
Nimnil, you haven't healed on your character sheet despite a long rest? What's that about?
I have. I don't think. Let me update it.
Okay, you did. I just needed to refresh. You must have done that after I opened your sheet up.
Wait,
Gad,
Nimnil
that
finally
is
got a long
right.
rest?
Let's see. Elendir, did you adjust you attuned to that item?
Yeah, it applied.
I just need to apply it on Clash here because that's my my
be
go-to.
17.
All right, that accounts for everybody, which brings us to Gad.
The battle music,
Yes.
good sir.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can I optionally give it to Hope first because we both rolled 21?
What are your modifiers?
Mine is for initiative +3.
+2.
Also +2.
So I shall go first. All right. Then I will try and spot what caused the rocks behind me to collapse. See if I can see the people.
So a bandit has
was
come
people.
into view up on the cliff here, about 35 feet away from you, but I don't know, a good 50, 60 feet up on that cliff face.
Mhm.
But he did come out from behind a rock and is now in view there.
And I'm going to attempt to spot anyone hiding in the rocks. Gonna intentively look.
I believe you need to give me a perception check for that, sir.
Yeah,
All
but he
right,
looked
down
with
an
his
11.
Maybe the sun was in his eye.
You do not notice anything new.
This damn blinding sun. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, do anything. Let's see.
I have to admit, we do have a good team that is on this side of it. So that is.
I'll just turn around for a second and get behind like this boulder, and just stay ready and attack if anything pops out with my quarterstaff, and turn.
Was your perception? I believe your perception check was your action, so I don't think you can ready an attack.
Oh, was it?
You were looking for people specifically.
Yeah, you did roll specifically to look for people and examine the cliffs. So
when
that's
was
going
that an action and not? I felt like that was the bonus action, but all right.
I don't
That is
think
fine.
it's specified one way or the other, short of looking it up. But
You should have climbed.
Pull up the
Ability
podcast.
checks are always actions.
yeah, it's an ability check,
Okay.
so it's I think it's an action. But
And turn.
yeah, moving forward. Hope you are up on the other side of that
I
rock.
love the way your tone just got there, guys. Like, intern. I love you, Gad. You're awesome. All right. I am going to look at the bandits. How far they're away from me? I just see numbers.
Close enough to burn.
Up on a cliff, 50, 60 feet above you, but to your right, you have a couple of bandits that are 40 feet distance, out, aside from the up. So,
A couple of bandits.
Oh, hold on. So they're 60 feet up, 40 feet back.
yeah,
Oh boy, trigonometry. Here we go.
I know.
A squared
It's
times B squared.
geometry.
How
It's
many feet?
geometry. A squared plus B squared equals
okay.
C squared. Yep.
I am going to. Well, shit.
Now we take the
I
square
can't
root.
see them. It has to be.
It's 72 feet
okay.
away.
So I will move. I will move
Trigonometry.
forward. Move my 430 feet. Let's see if I can do this right. So that would make them 30 feet away, 40, 60 feet. Yep.
You can close about 5 feet
God damn.
of distance. Well, hang on. Let's see.
Can't you use the rocks as cover?
No, because the spell is 60 feet. You know what? No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at one of the bandits that's up there on that cliff.
All right.
Are they within sight? Can you you have a clear line of sight though?
I mean, I don't need to have
they are
clear line
within-
of sight with Firebolt anyway.
You
Yeah,
don't?
but I mean,
So,
never mind.
No.
Wait, hang on. You
Hope
don't need
does have
sight
line of
with
sight with
Firebolt?
those guys. Regardless,
just to
Hope
clarify-
does have line of sight.
Yes,
You know
to
what I
be
was
clarified, you do not have to. You do not need to have a line of sight with Firebolt because it does not state that in the spell that you need to have line of sight. Yes. No, give me 1 second. Let's see here. Cast Firebolt.
All right, you definitely hit, and you do 8 points of damage to our reckless bandit. That fella's not looking too hot up there on that cliff face. Well, actually, correction. He is looking hot, but he is much worse for wear.
Ayo.
I had to.
Okay,
Apologies.
The dad jokes are strong with this.
To apparently,
That's
I
my
am
job.
going to end her.
All right, that concludes. Wait. Nimnil is next in the initiative order. Is he still in that flask?
Well,
I am still in the flask, and I whisper to Hope only when you need me.
It can be opened as a bonus action.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay.
Do I need you right now? No, I don't need you right now. Intern.
Oh shit.
Damn. Well, Nimnil,
No, that's what he meant.
what's going on in that flask there?
I'm waiting. I'm lying in wait like a tricksy little gnome.
All right.
Like a chick,
Alright.
no.
I just imagine
little
him,
gnome.
like, on his knees meditating like a Buddhist monk, just waiting to be summoned.
So, to be
I
fair,
not
want to
that
know what he
I
does in
got
that
you.
flask.
What's that?
Veto
Hope?
is, yeah, that's it. Like, to be fair, like, Veto can tank these motherfuckers. Like, he literally can tank them.
He is a
And I can
beefcake.
just, yeah.
Thank God for me, he
like,
didn't get that
what-
scarab.
Yeah, I'm actually.
That would have been funny as fuck.
Oh no.
So, looking at the
Okay.
scarab, I was looking at the 2014 version, which it was like, that's cool, whatever. Not realizing that there's an updated 2024 version that was like, oh wow, I get bonus saving throws, bonus AC, bonus this. It's like, okay.
No, the scarab is fucking
just have-
disgustingly powerful.
Let me just have this
Right.
fucking rock that's just gonna make it so that way I never have to eat or drink again.
As Ellendir
It is
lets out a
disgustingly
maniacal chuckle,
powerful.
you don't know what that stone does yet. It is Ellendir's turn on the other side of the rockfall. What's happening over there, Heidi boy?
Incorrectly, Hope has already launched a firebolt at one of these guys.
I mean, that happened a good. Hope is 60,
That happened like a
65.
few seconds
Hope's-
ago.
Yeah,
They
it just
would have
happened.
saw the firebolt, though.
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
it's
there's a
dark,
big
and
rock
that's
fall between
70
the
foot
two
up.
of you in the canyon here. He
but-
definitely
well,
saw
I
just
fire
feel like
go
we
up
would
onto
do-
the ridge. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And they would have heard the spell getting sounded from Hope because it's a component of a verbal component.
I mean,
But
he's
they know that
65
she's
feet
casting
away
spell.
from you, but he definitely sees the fire. I mean, yeah, maybe he heard something, but I don't know that it's necessarily clear. But yeah, you
Well, that's
saw
what we
a
would
fire.
do.
You saw a firebolt hit one of those guys on the hill over there.
Well, that's enough. That's enough for Ellendir. If oh man, I think if Ellendir feels that his friends are about to get engaged, he's going to do his best to assist in the endeavor. Does Ellendir see?
Gad will hold
this
a
guy-
fist up to Ellendir. Too. Like a hold.
Does Ellendir see what, sir?
Does Ellendir see this guy here?
Yes.
I can't
Yes,
see
you
me.
can see that guy.
All right. Well, Ellendir will can Elendil get into this area stealthily to kind of hide some better and get some cover?
I don't know. Give me a stealth check. Let's find out.
Give me a stealth check, you sage to the road.
Hey,
Let's see it.
it's my job, all right?
You can fail it.
He has a plus 9,
motherfucker-
unless he nat ones
He
that
has a plus
motherfucker.
10, bro. He
Does
got
he
a
have a
plus
plus
10.
10? It was
Yes!
plus 9
Oh
last
my-
time I looked.
He has a
alright?
fucking plus
Easy,
10.
easy. It's a 15.
All right, you can make it.
Trips on a rock.
He
He's
back.
back.
Victor.
There's a chance I clicked them.
Victor.
All right, what doing, Elendil?
Elendil will ready in action. That if this guy here shows a hostile action towards our side, he's gonna take a shot.
All right. So far, you can't
When
see
you
your
say,
side.
yeah, I was about to say, when you say our side, you mean like as in the party, or as in that,
That side of the rock
canyon?
Yeah.
It's the south side.
Okay, so
South side of the tracks.
does that conclude your turn, sir?
Yeah.
Farkon, you're up.
Is that kind
Oh
of
my
what
God,
you
was-
was us?
Farkon
What?
keeps walking.
No,
Oh.
he was sneaky.
Oh, you were sneaky
good.
too?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Fair enough.
What are we doing,
2 versus
Farkon?
2.
Is Farkon there?
I would say
Farkon there?
sleeping.
Did we lose a Farkon?
Is he muted?
We
Nope,
might
I
have.
was muted.
Oh.
My microphone was muted
I got you.
because I was sneezing and coughing.
No, well, we appreciate you
Um,
muting. What's happening, buddy?
Is this rock slide more like cliffy or more like hilly? So, say if I wanted to run up it and go punch this guy in the face.
The rock slide is not going to enable you to get up the cliffs to punch a guy. It's probably about 5-6 feet of debris, probably about 5-6 feet across in the middle, 10 feet on the sides where it runs a little higher. Again, it's not going to get you up the cliff face. It might get you, 10 feet higher than you are, but that's still 30, 40 feet down.
But
from
can
the
he
ledge that
can
that
jump
guy's on.
across it then?
I believe Farkon could probably clear the middle. Yeah.
My 50 feet or my 50 feet of movement, I could get up pretty far. But then I could use my.
Learn how to run on air.
Yeah,
Obviously.
soon, hopefully, if I don't die. But say if I have 100 feet of movement, how far up there can I get?
How far up where?
Up to
On the
this,
cliffs?
Yeah, how far? Could
There's
I
not
get
a
up to
there's
that
not
guy?
a clear path up the cliffs. You would have to climb, which would involve rolls. I know that looks like that might be a path there, but again, maps are visual aids. It's a rocky cliff face on all sides.
Speaking of climbing, can we just specify, is this a sheer cliff or is it kind of tiered like on the map?
I would say it's a bit tiered,
Okay.
but there are parts of it that are sheer. You're not making it up the thing without going through sheer sections.
Like acrobatics check?
So
It will
if
not be
we're
an easy
doing-
climb.
Oh yeah,
If
of
we're
course.
going 20,
So,
20, I mean, if we're,
Since then, I'm just gonna I will just try and make myself look like the cliff wall. I will just hide up against the cliff wall.
you could run up the
Alright.
cliff wall. 'Cause we're still
Not
doing
yet.
2014
Not that.
rules.
I'm not that good yet. I don't have that ability just yet.
All right, we're
Couple
staying
more
against
levels.
the cliff wall there. Does that
Yeah,
conclude your
I'm
turn,
just-
sir?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be Heidi. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
roll a stealth check and be
Oh, I
Heidi.
thought you got that at level 2. Okay.
No.
How did those guys get in the order? Those are the cart guys. They don't belong here.
Or do
You don't
the
know that.
bandits get summoned?
Not the cart guys. The cart guys are gone down the trail there. All right, so that brings us to the guy that Hope lit on fire there. Where's he at here? He is going to take a shot with his crossbow at Hope, I believe, because of his, vantage point on the cliff there. He's got advantage.
No.
He misses anyway. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. That crossbow bolt sails by
Well,
Hope's head.
hang on. It does matter. Why would he have advantage?
Because he's 50, 60 feet above on the cliff face, like looking down on you?
So you're saying he has the high ground.
I am, yes.
Oh, thank God you said that, because I was about to be like, have you never heard of the high ground before? Like, seriously?
Yeah. High ground does not count technically in D&D. But
Oh,
you can make
boy.
that.
This is
Dungeon
live.
Master's choice. What?
I just said you can
Kurt
make
doesn't
that
like
matter.
Star Wars, guys, so he doesn't get the reference.
I'm just saying, if the Dungeon Master says
I literally just said if the Dungeon Master said that it is something that he wants.
Moving
to happen,
on.
it can happen.
Regardless, he missed. So,
can you get a 30 damage?
I mean, in some homebrew, it's very common for a +2 to attack rolls with high ground, as opposed to like full reroll advantage. But we'll skip that for now. That's fine. We'll be nice to you guys. We'll move to the next guy, our robust bandit. He's going to kind of run down the cliff face here towards his other friends because the Heidi boys are still hiding, and there's targets over here to be had. And he's going to take a shot at Hope. Now, he does hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong attack. There we go.
That's
And he will hit
wrong.
Hope for 5 damage.
Okay.
So that crossbow bolt definitely, nicks your arm, like, pretty good. I mean, it's not, like, stuck in you, but you're bleeding a bit,
The important thing is it missed Flask.
Now, as he runs down that cliff face, you do see another one running out behind him that you hadn't seen before, kind of coming out of some cover back there. And another behind him.
Christ McCross, dude. Should have shot one.
They're moving their way forward.
We still have the
How many
element
do
of
we
surprise
have
in more
now?
ways than one.
You
five.
are currently
Five.
up to
Envision.
what'd you say, 5 that you can see?
Five.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That you can see.
Whoops, did I say that? All right, so
Or it's just like 5 is not the correct number, but if it's the ones you can see, yes.
that brings us to the sturdy bandit in the middle here, who's also going to take a pop shot at Hope.
All right.
He will miss, and that crossbow bolt will sail past, not even past Hope's head. I mean, it's just clear over her head by a good 10 fucking feet and sticks into the opposite cliff wall there. That brings us to Veto. What's happening there, Veto?
Veto is going to move up, yell loudly with his cloak billowing, and he's going to use his ability Darkness right at this bad boy right here.
Can you
Darkness,
explain this scientifically, please?
scientifically, Veto is channeling the ether in the canyon to black out all light within a 15-foot sphere around this honky right here.
He's throwing dirt at him.
So a 15-foot circle.
So what is ether now?
Ether is what people would say is
It's
matter.
the
It's the
He threw a smoke
material
bomb.
essence of what holds the world together. It's not magic. Magic is magic uses the ether, and it's the reverse of what everyone believes.
It's
Oh, so
this is
quantum
a true
mechanics.
science.
You wouldn't understand it.
No, that's dark matter. You should have just said dark matter.
So 15-foot radius around this guy here. I don't know if I can put an icon, but essentially, they cannot see outside of it.
So if it's 50 feet straight up the cliff face and roughly 35 feet out from Veto, how far does that put the target?
I
My
think we
range of
agreed
it
it was
60. So
Stop
is it
making me
beyond?
mad.
Is it six? It's 60 feet. Is my
Right,
range? So I
right.
can't
But
cast
what's the actual distance?
15 feet around a sphere around my target.
Right, but what's the actual distance of?
Distance from target.
70
what's your-
feet.
Okay, so,
So-
am I not?
No, no,
These
no,
guys
no,
are
no,
not
no.
vertically above us. They are now
It's not
away
right.
from us now.
I mean, it's not straight up. It looks
It's
like
both.
he's. Right. There's a.
I'm just
didn't we
misunderstanding
do
It's
when-
diagrams
61
through 'em
feet.
already?
Hold on, guys.
61
Hold
feet
on 1
away.
second. What's up, Dio?
It's 60. It's 61 feet away.
Yeah, I did the math for us. He's 61 feet out, so that is 1 foot too far.
Okay, then I don't cast it. Then okay, since you know the map is more accurate than it being a sheer face as it is, I will
You mean
instead.
science.
Instead, I'm just going to, since that's not a thing, going to twin ability Sorcerer's Burst at 2 of the guys on top.
Win ability.
Sorcerer's Burst. I hate you.
What's twin ability? Where's this from?
It's meta magic, twin spell.
He has
It's
it.
under,
He
it's
definitely
under
has
your
it.
spell. It's one of your spells.
It's meta magic.
It's a meta magic ability.
I spend a sorcery point, and I can twin a spell.
Okay, as your action, you can twin a spell as your sorcery point.
Yeah.
Okay, are you targeting the same guy, or do you have to target?
Yeah, I can target two targets that are nearby each other. So
All right,
I
give me
guess-
a roll to hit.
You drink a whole fucking bottle of
And
wine.
which one's this one going at?
barbecue boy, all right.
The one that's already taken a hit? Okay, give me some
Yeah.
damage on that guy. All right, that bandit, I mean, that Sorcerer's Burst lit him up. He drops dead. Who's the second one at?
I guess the one next to him.
All right,
Or-
give me your roll to hit. You hit him too. These are good rolls tonight.
These are gonna be acid damage.
All right, hit me with your damage. 6 damage on the sturdy bandit. There we go. He's looking worse for wear. Does that conclude your turn, sir?
1 moment. Let me see. I was take another 5-foot step in the open and shout at them again, trying to get them to focus at me, and that will end my turn.
All right. That brings us back to Gad.
I will loop back around on bottom side. This cliff over here. And I
would
will... What's the height that I can jump normally? Where would I find that?
I believe your jump height is half your movement distance. Am I
Wow.
correct in that?
15 feet vertical limit. If you,
Fucking
I
like
think
a
it's,
lion
I
over
think,
here.
I think you're thinking. I think
I
you're
think
thinking.
you're
you
lying over here.
Cross a gap.
True.
Yeah, I think
True, that is
I don't
crossing
think
the gap.
you're. I don't think you could
You're
just do a
not Dr.
standing
Disrespect.
15-foot vertical jump.
You can't
Also
do it.
accurate,
You're
yeah.
not Dr. Disrespect. Yeah.
I am
Or-
an elf. All right. Don't put your
Oh, wait,
human
isn't your-
fucking
Isn't your
limitations
movement
on me.
speed 40 feet?
As you jump
45,
into the air,
half
of
you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Yeah, because you're not jumping
You leap-
22 feet straight in the
Where
air.
are you reading this?
My God, just Sun Tzu it. Go around the cliff.
Roll 20, so you can jump 3 feet high.
I mean, that's some
not-
solid ups, man. You'd be dunking if you could do that.
All right. If presumably if I continue this direction, we can follow the cart guys. If I
Yeah.
wanted to.
Don't you yell at Beto for
I'll
potentially splitting the party?
I
I'll
honestly
say,
think we have it.
yeah, I think you guys have it too. So I'm going to say, like, get Elendier's attention, wave at him a little bit, and tap Fargon to make sure he's paying attention. I'll say, we should scout on ahead while they're distracted here. They won't expect anyone at camp.
It's a good idea.
So one of those 5 guys died.
Oh, yeah. And the other one got hit from over half health. Just
Presumably.
at half out.
And they
Allegedly.
have 3 people over there. Okay. Just I don't like to leave them. Alright.
You can stay here if you want, but Farkon and I will
Fine.
scout ahead.
So as you're going down the road there, I do need you to roll a stealth check with your movement, sir.
All right.
I'll follow. Begrudgingly, but I'll follow.
We're at 20, baby.
All right, yeah, nobody sees you. Farcon's not even sure where you went.
Boom, into the void.
Dear, what's your perception?
+5.
Okay, so you're the same. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Ahead. It's like these bushes.
All right.
And that'll do it for me and turn. Also,
All right.
visibility, please.
Yep, just a moment. You got dense trees kind of blocking your view in
Yeah.
a few places. The cliff walls have tapered back to one side. That ends Gad's turn. That brings us back to Hope. What's up, Hope?
We got 5 enemies. How many enemies are on the ground at the moment?
Should be
There
only
are-
4 if one
There are
died.
4 enemies that you can see up on that cliff face.
On the
One is
cliff
injured.
face?
They're up on the cliff face. No one is down in the canyon with you but Veto.
Okay, fine then. I will, yeah. I'll firebolt again.
All right, you going after the guy that's already injured?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a roll to hit. You miss him. That fireball just, hits the cliff face below him.
Okay. Bonus action. Let's see. If I move 30 feet. If I move 30 feet, can I get in range of 60 feet of hitting him with another spell?
Let's see.
No, it's 61.
Yeah.
If I move 30 feet?
Yeah, well, not the guy you just went after, but 30 feet will put you in range of the 2 others that are approaching down the cliff face from the other side of the rockfall.
Oh, okay. In that case, I am going to... They haven't been injured yet, right? I'm guessing?
Correct. There's only
Yes.
one guy that's injured, and I do believe that well, he would be in range too, I think, if you moved to that 30 foot out position.
Okay, if I move 30 feet, I'll be close to him too? Okay.
Yep.
I would... yeah.
The cliff face becomes
going
more
to-
sheer there. There are sheer parts along all of it. There are some tiered sections, as Gad asked previously, but down towards the middle, closer to the rockfall, it is much more sheer.
Okay. Let's see here. Ignore this because I need this for myself. Let's see here. I am going to cast a spiritual weapon.
So you did move?
Yeah, I moved 30 feet. I'm
Okay.
going to cast spiritual weapon, but
All right.
ignore this because I need to
You're doing fancy
set
things.
this
I
up.
understand.
See here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, I was right. Let's do that. Now, let's do cast weapon. Okay.
Welcome, Feral. It is celebration time. Woo! Hold on. I don't have a celebratory.
It's not
Okay,
prepared
so
for this. I
what
feel
I
like
want,
I need a thing to be your spiritual weapon that I can plop on the map.
Woo! That's all we get.
yeah, you knew it's gonna happen sooner or later, good sir. Let's get
Yep.
a.
For now, it's going to be Nimnil's campfire. Where's it going?
Ooh, you
It's
should
going,
make
it's
it
going
a
to
shape
be
weapon
one
is
of
that's
no.
hurt. What
Next
type of
to the
weapon
one
is
that's
it?
hurt?
It is a fist. That's
All
what
right.
it is. It is a fist.
So you're fisting the bandits.
It does hit, and you do 9 damage to this guy that's already hurt. So he's dead. You fisted that bandit dead.
Oh, he's dead?
He's he's
Okay,
dead
that's
now.
not-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
That is my bonus action. That's my action. You saw that fist, good sir. You saw it, motherfucker.
Did I see it?
I don't.
You did. You
Yes.
did. You were standing behind
Yes.
Hope. She moved down from that cliff face. You're looking up at those cliffs. You saw it.
I was looking at these guys over. I was looking
Oh
at
my
these over here.
You saw it.
Oh.
You didn't try and attack those guys last. You tried to attack these guys up here.
Well-
so you saw it.
Well, Hope moved over here, and my attention came over to these guys.
I don't think so.
Oh
What
my
do you mean you
I
don't
don't
think
think
so?
so.
Are you
I
dictating
think-
what my player does and does not do?
I think you're
I am.
retconning. I think
I
you're
am.
retconning.
All right.
Right,
that
Bonnie?
concludes your turn, Hope.
That would conclude my turn.
Nimno, what's happening in that flask, buddy?
Nimno asks in a low whisper, "Are you guys good?"
We're fine. Thank you, though. Do you want to come
Okay.
out? She would say.
No,
to them.
no. You're fine. Don't worry about it. As he
Oh.
relaxes inside of his hammock once more.
Such sassy. Ellendeer, you're up, sir.
Unmute.
I had to pee. All right.
So does my
well,
dog.
Since these guys feel like
That
they're
sounds bad.
okay, Ellendeer will stealthily move with his sneaky compatriots. And let's see. 30.
If you are sneaking across that road 30 feet, I need you to roll a check for me, sir. Really, y'all have to roll to stay hidden anyway each turn. So
No, I should not actually. But that's just me.
you passed. You passed.
I feel like I shouldn't either because I crit 20. I feel like I should get that for another round.
That's not how that works. You only have 30
So if
foot
I-
movement, right? Are you dashing or
So-
something? Because I don't feel like you can sneak and dash.
I mean, I could.
Rope
You ever see a ninja run stealthily?
No,
say you're a
because
ninja now.
that means they wouldn't be stealthy. Obviously,
it's
you
possible.
A rope
Because
You need to
30
watch
feet
more.
is back here by this rock next to Farcon.
You need to watch more Ninja Turtles. Where
I thought you were
am
going
I
to say
at?
Naruto.
Rogues are able to dash and hide. On it, no other character can do both actions.
Right, but he said he stayed stealth when he crossed the road. He didn't dash to cross the road.
Okay. Is this where you want me, behind this rock?
That's 30 feet from where you were. You were just 5 feet further than you should have been. That's all.
Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just on it. That's my job.
End turn.
All right, Farcon.
You guys feel like you're alright over there?
I'm gonna peek my head around the corner to see what's going on. See if I can see any of the buttholes that are shooting on. If I see that
What do
they
you mean, Bob?
do not see me, I'm going to.
You do see some guys on the cliff up there, like right at the rockfall on the other side of the
What do you
rockfall.
mean a short?
Their focus is on the targets on the other side of the rockfall.
So then I'm just gonna follow
You
our
can
leader.
warrior Did you wear your shark onesie
All right.
to school?
And go next to that tree.
All right, and that concludes your turn.
What could so this is
He's
what I
supposed to
can
be a
see.
role model for the children.
Yep, there's thick brush,
here.
kind of blocking stuff out. So this is roughly what you can see at the moment.
So then I'm gonna go toot.
Regardless,
Hiding
don't you have a dress code to
Under
follow?
that tree. And then I will hide. I will be more stealthy,
All right.
hopefully. And I'm not that stealthy.
You are not hidden, but you did make it down there past Gad a little ways. And does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
All right. More bandits come into view on the cliff face. South of the rockfall there. We got a mottled bandit. We got a philosophical bandit. I mean, what's that guy thinking? And you know what? 3 more come onto the cliff face right here.
Wouldn't this suggest that they have an easy way up to the cliff face from their camp?
From their camp? I mean, you can make whatever
from where they're
presumptions
coming
you
from.
like, sir. And we got those 3 more.
Also, I'm
So-
having to take Nala out for a walk, so
Yep.
Elder can
So
control me.
for Veto and Hope there, you now have 8 bandits up on that cliff face looking down on you.
Okay.
All right, and one of the ones who didn't move up but was already standing there is going to take a shot at Hope.
I hope. Veto has been sitting here taunting them and yelling at them.
Hope's a closer shot, man. He'll miss. It flies past her head. The bandit just north of him on that cliff face will also take a shot at Hope with his light crossbow. And he will hit. And it's, I mean, he just nat 20'd, I'm afraid.
That's
Hope
fine.
that arrow plunges into your thigh. You take 7 more points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
It's annoying that all these bandits get turns before a bit.
Beto's at the. You rolled a 3. What do you want?
I rolled a
from
1,
me?
sir.
Oh, well, then, yeah. I'm sorry that it's annoying. But you definitely were off in La La Land in your own world dreaming of being a Disney princess looking for wild animals and totally missed the beat on you guys getting attacked. You know what I mean? So
No, don't know.
that's how it goes. The next guy's going to take a shot at Hope. This one will miss again, and there's one more who still has a turn this round. He will also take a shot at Hope. What's Hope's AC? He'll miss as well. All right, that brings us to Veto.
Veto is going to walk up to Hope, place a hand on her, and say, "You will be fine," and uses the ability and bends light around Hope for invisibility. Hope is
All
now
right.
invisible for up to an hour.
Make sure you expend your spell slot there.
It has been extended.
Mm,
This will let Hope, move into a better position of not being.
I would like to pause him before he continues with this. To be fair, I would like you to read that spell very carefully, good sir.
Yes, I'm aware what it does.
Okay.
If you attack or cast a spell, I know it will end it. It's a concentration. I am fully
Okay.
aware of what it does. This is going to let you get into a better position, because you can open up the flask and pop out a midnight on here. But since everyone's shooting at you, I am protecting you and
No, I'm just making sure that you. Yeah, I'm just.
I'm
making
aware
sure
of
you
I'm aware of
understand.
burning
should
my
not
my
count as
second
an
level.
attack.
He's
I'm
trying to
aware
make
of burn-
himself take the shots instead of you, and
Oh, I know.
knowing that unless
I
they
get
roll
it
a
now,
nat
though.
20, he ain't getting hit.
I get it
So-
now. I just want to make sure that he understood, though. Like,
Yeah.
I understand what I'm
Yeah.
doing. I understand that I am saving your ass from getting shot, and
All right,
that
buddy,
I am
you gotta
burning
be
a
right
second level
about
spell
the
slot.
flask. The flask shouldn't count as an attack. You should be able to open it without losing invisibility, right?
No, it's
As
not
long
an
as
attack.
there's no attack or cast a spell, you're invisible for an hour, as long as I maintain concentration.
So if
I'm going
something
to
gets
then-
Harry, you can let Nimnil out and still stay invisible.
Let's see here, and then I am then going to stand here and laugh triumphantly with my cloak billowing.
All right. Sounds good to me. Gad, you're up, sir. Gad went to walk the dog. Here's the thing. You guys split the party. The cart is moving down a trail through thick forests. Unless you turn back, you are just getting further and further away into the thick forest. The map is a visual aid, so at this point, it's irrelevant to what you guys are doing. 6 seconds per round, you're further away from the group. So that'll, and unless you you have an action relevant to the situation, Gad, I will go ahead and move forward with the battle.
You can move forward.
All right, Hope, you're up.
I will then also say to Hope, low breath, saying,
Bonus action.
maybe try and catch up to the others to let them know of the glorious battle.
I like the bonus action. Release Ninil from the bottle. Because
All right.
we are going to need him.
Whee!
And I would say.
Right in the middle of
since you are
everything.
Yeah, right
Does that
there.
automatically make it my turn then? Because I have a 21 initiative and I haven't gone yet.
We're on Hope's turn. And Hope also has a 21 initiative, and you guys have the same modifier, I believe. So since we're in the middle of Hope's turn,
21.
No, I got you.
You had a 21. I looked at what you rolled when initiatives were rolled and entered it for you.
Yeah, 3 of us got a 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes first because he's got the higher dex.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. Oh, you had an
all right.
11. Huh.
I thought
Whoops.
so. I was like, what?
I misread that pretty bad. Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We're here. You've been moving at this the entire time in the order.
Wow.
And it's the middle
Yeah,
of your
I
turn
was like,
anyway,
what?
not Nimnil's. So,
But what I was going to say is that
Oh, that's so glad.
I was going to say yes. I am going to put him out of the bottle now because if I attack, I don't want to waste your spell. And I am going to try and go find the others to let them know that we're in trouble back here.
okay, I
Ooh,
will
you gonna
need
fly?
you to. So you're going to try and climb over, or what's happening here?
Yeah, what? We're just randomly letting me out and picking my nose. And then what are you gonna do after that? Like, can you fly? Are those wings usable? I mean,
Yeah, I can fly over the rock thingy though, because I can fly, bro.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
you can
wish
fly.
to
Why would
fly
you just
30
fly
feet
on top of
south?
the cliff?
It's only 30-foot range for flight,
Yeah, it's
but
only
even though Hope
yeah.
can fly.
But
And
it's tiered
also,
though. It's not.
the problem is that if I went on top of them myself, I would have just been fucking bomb rush. That'd be
Yeah,
dumb.
Hope's gonna
Yeah.
fly halfway up the cliff and get Cliff and solo 8 bandits.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's
that just be dumb.
it is your
but
choice. I mean, if you want to do that, but so you're flying
No,
30
no.
feet south further down the trail past the rock fall.
Yeah, trying to go past the waterfall to try to get a hold of my other allies. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep. You sorry, Nimno. Let me detach you from Hope now that you are out. Okay, there you go. Hope, you clear the rock fall by about 5 feet and are on the opposite side of it. Ellendir is further down the trail still, about 45 feet out, but he's hidden. You can't see him down there.
I mean, well, it's not my turn to be able to spot him. Well, I'm probably not gonna. Well, we'll see.
Just because
I
Hook is
will-
invisible doesn't make her silent, right?
Correct.
Ellendir can hear her.
It's only an
laughing.
attacker spell that breaks the invisibility. It's not
Yeah.
talking or doing any of these other things, according to the text of the spell. So that's how we'll play it.
All right. So they're 45 feet away. So I will. I can't move anyway right now. I have to wait till my next turn to try to get closer or whatever.
Yeah, you expended your movement.
Yeah. Enter.
And your bonus action.
All right.
Actually-
Nil.
Actually,
What?
I can use my action to dash since I haven't used my action this time. To turn around.
When
I
letting
use
them know
action to
out
dash.
a item. Oh no, that's a free action.
It's a
Bonus
bonus action.
It's a bonus action. It's not
It's a
free,
bonus
but
action.
it is the bonus action.
Yeah.
So
I use
okay,
my
so you get another 30 feet, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I get another 30 feet of movement, which I will move towards them. Since I'm 15 feet away from them, I would say, well, actually, I don't know if I'm, well,
Yeah,
I'd say,
they've been on the other side of a rockfall. You don't know where they went. And when you
Yeah.
cleared this and came down the trail, you don't see anybody. But you also know that they were being pretty sneaky and you hadn't had eyes on them for like an hour now or something, you know? So prior to this
Yeah.
whole incursion going, whatever's
so
happening.
so yeah, I'll just see what, I'll see if I can spot them next time. In turn.
All right. Nimnil.
Who is
What are we
picking
doing,
his
buddy?
nose as he appears before Avo. Beto, I mean.
Oh, that did just happen, didn't it?
What?
Oh, goddamn.
Beto's
He is
looking
not
up at the
facing the right
bandit.
direction.
I mean, there is no way, even when you're looking up that cliff face, that you did not see. You made Hope invisible, and then Nimnil appeared out of thin air right in front of you.
Literally, like,
I'm
face to
looking
face
straight
as-
up.
as
They're
he's picking
60
his
feet
nose.
up, aren't they? I am looking straight up at them.
They are roughly 60 feet up and 25 feet out. So you're looking at an angle, and there's no way that in your peripheral vision you wouldn't see a grown-ass Asimar man materialize into existence in front of you, picking his nose.
Maybe he just crawled up from underneath the rocks then.
And is face to face with you picking his nose? Is that all right? So you can tell. I mean, by all means, tell him that. But
I was up. My focus was on the on all the bandits up there. I did not notice him.
all right.
What are you doing, Nimno?
He just
I mean, you
he just
notice
kind of
him.
popped. He just kind of in my face now. But
Awkward moment, picking his nose. Awkward moment as he digs the last of the gold out of his nose. And
I think that's going to
puts it off
cost
to
you a
the
bonus
side.
action. The nose picking.
You think
I'm
that's
just
gonna be a
throwing that out
bonus
there.
action?
I kind of think
Okay,
so.
well,
I mean, you're insisting on doing this, so I feel like I need to make
I mean,
it.
he
at a
was
cost.
doing it. He was in the process of doing it when he
It was
got
okay.
pulled out
All
of
right,
the
all right. You know what? I'll allow
So
it.
I feel like,
I'll allow it.
okay. Let's see. Nimnil says, which direction are the bandits in? To Beto's face, very closely, almost touching lips.
I need a
Vittle's
bio break.
doing-
I will be right back while you guys roleplay. I'll be fast.
no, you are not. No, you. Veto is
I
not going
said
to let you
almost.
get up on me.
Almost touching.
There is a
almost
hand.
touching.
There is a shield in between us. I am not letting you get that close to me. I am pushing you back with my shield.
We're like,
No.
like 12 inches
No.
maybe from each other.
There we go.
Okay, a
12
foot
and a
away,
half
sure.
inches.
Sure, a foot away, yeah, but you are not getting
Okay.
an inch away from my face.
I mean,
What the hell? Why is my sound's not working again? All right, hang on. Someone's up. I'm gonna restart Discord real quick. BRB.
So, Veto, which direction are the bandits in? Nimno
Veto just gonna
says-
nod his face, nod his chin towards the bandits that he's currently still staring at and hasn't looked away from.
Nimno turns around slowly and sees a wall of band. What the fuck? Where did all those bandits? Seriously, Kurt, you asshole! God damn it! Nimno just says, "Oh, you fucking bitch, Hope." And then he picks
No, we're not
the closest one to him. Jesus God.
All right, I'm back.
And
What's happening?
Nimnil just turned around to a wall of bandits, which I didn't even know were there because I was washing dishes. And fucking Hope. He said, I hate you. He said, fuck you, Hope. I can't believe you did this to me in his head. And then he is going to use one of his cantrips because he still has cantrips. And Eldritch Blast. He's going to.
What's the range on that again?
120 foot.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're good.
I think I'll be good on that.
Yeah.
I'm just-
man.
I. Oh, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
No, never mind. It's nothing.
Which one are you
Okay.
Eldritch blasting, sir?
19, so that's a 25.
On which one?
Let's see. I said the closest one, so that would be this guy right here.
All right, and give me some damage on that guy.
Okay, damage. Boom.
Also, I sent you a DM, Boris, just whenever
10.
you get a chance.
10 damage.
That is I mean, he's like bleeding out. That's rough. You
That's
nailed him.
That's a good hit. Good hit.
Yep. What else we got, sir?
I am now going to move. Slowly, I'm going to take a sidestep, and then I'm going to take 2 steps back, and then I'm going to sidestep again and get right behind Veto. like right behind him. Like
You
right
cheeky
above.
son of a bitch. All right. Does that conclude your turn, sir?
Yes, that concludes my.
All right. Ellendir, you are still in the direct vicinity of the happenings that are going on. You might have noticed Hope fly and dash over that rock
Invisible.
fall. She's about. Oh, Hope is invisible. Yeah, never mind. You don't see
You
shit.
would hear her. You would hear
So
the
I
wind.
hear
Probably
shit.
heard it though.
Am I aware of an increase of intensity or anything like that, or
In
yeah,
terms of the
the
battle
winds.
back there.
I am
mean,
laughing
yeah,
gleefully.
try not
I mean, are you looking
Try
back
not to
there? Do you
medicate.
want to roll a perception check? Are you going out of your way to sense what is happening?
Can he hear her? Can
I'm-
he hear the
That's
wind?
not what he
What
said
is-
to me.
The
what does my
titual
passive
gravity.
perception do for me?
Exactly. I feel like
Um,
that would be passive perception.
Yeah, what's my 15 perception do for me?
I mean, are you looking in the direction of the battle? Are you looking ahead on the road where you were headed? I need some
Ellendir was-
context here.
Ellendir was stealthily following his group prior. I don't want to metagame because
Okay, so
But-
you
but
are not.
if-
So passive perception at the moment. I mean, you can argue hero you want, but she's 15 feet away, and that's where she stopped, like running up. I don't know that you hear that. It's not like
I'd be happy to roll
somebody
for it
took
if
a
you
hard
want me to
step
roll.
right next to you. You know what I mean? So unless you're like turning around before you continue down the road to look back up at that cliff face or something, I don't think your passive perception's coming into play here.
I mean, would he feel like the wind from her wings?
He flew over the rock
Oh.
fall and then dashed.
Ellendir would have no reason to really be turning around because his objective was south.
Again, she also stopped 15 feet out. So in terms of feeling wind from the wings, I'm just I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You're right. Probably not the wind from the wings, but then if she's dashing, that means her heavy armor and her body is clunking around behind pointy ears.
I don't think she's
pointy
wearing
ears
heavy
hear that.
armor.
I'm just trying to be as
Most
fair as possible
level.
here. So Ellendir could just keep moving forward with the group if he has no idea that there is an increase of intensity behind him.
Yeah, I don't think if he doesn't go
Yeah.
out of his way to look back at what's happening before he continues kind of down out of the canyon after the group, then that's what he does.
That's what he does.
So Farkon,
That's
you're wandering through the forest with Gad and Ellendir down there.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna roll a survival check to see if I can figure out if anybody's like if there's any extra footprints that have like gone off in either direction from the main cart trail. See if anybody split off from the group.
Sure. Roll me your survival check.
That would be a nat 20 for 25.
You know, there seems to be more and more activity the further south you get. And not just human prints, but goat prints, like a healthy number of goats. You even see some goats, like, just kind of stray, wandering around in the area about you.
Any, like, super fresh
No.
ones going towards the cliff?
Nope,
face?
everything is just continuing further south.
Okay, then I'm going to continuously follow said tracks.
All right, so you're sticking with the gang, wandering through the
Yeah,
forest.
and then constantly looking around for baddies.
Of course, of course. That brings
We
us
always
to
look out for baddies.
our alert bandit here, who has no choice but to shoot at Veto, and he misses. And now it's the brave bandit's turn, and he'll take a shot at Veto.
The entire time, Veto was just laughing and
And he hits.
He hit. No, he did. He hit. And that will be 4 points of damage on Veto. So Veto, that arrow, you're laughing, and that arrow actually skims your neck and takes a little chunk of flesh out. Nothing like too serious.
You're supposed to not get hit.
But you're bleeding now, sir. The
Roll
disheveled
a
bandit.
con check, good sir.
Why would he roll a con check?
Because he's,
maintaining
Oh,
his
yeah.
spell, good sir.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Fine.
Roll
Gotta
your
beat
con
a
check.
10.
don't worry.
You're
It's
good.
fine.
It's a 15. You're good. You maintain
good,
concentration. Disheveled bandit takes a shot at Veto. Now he'll miss. The grizzled bandit. I mean, I got 8 in a row. Bandit action here. One of them's gonna hit every round, I feel like. But that guy also definitely missed. The
He's hurting
mottled.
too bad.
The mottled. Yeah, that one's in a lot of pain. The mottled bandit misses as well. Now we're on the philosophical bandit. I apologize for the high numbers, but I mean, you guys are
It's fine.
attacking a camp
Fine.
of bandits. You know, what do we
Exactly.
expect? They're also, you guys have become much more powerful since the last time you encountered bandits, and so you have a tendency to just mow through them now. I thought about trying to buff things up for you, and then I was like, you know what? The gang just
Add
having
more.
an encounter where they mow through them. Let's go for it. All right, this last one in the group, he takes a shot. He does actually hit. 2 of
That's
8's
2
pretty
that hit.
solid. That's another 4 damage. So you get nicked by a second arrow as this whole group of bandits just unload a volley on you, Veto, while Nimnil cowers behind you. And now it is
Yeah,
your
you're good.
turn, Veto.
Veto is not phased in the slightest. Assuming that Hope has gotten far enough away, he is now going to stop concentrating on the invisibility on Hope, and instead focus on Blade Ward. And giving him, whenever a creature makes an attack roll against him, they subtract 1d4 from the attack roll.
All right, Hope is no longer invisible. Veto now casts Blade Ward and is focused on that. Does that conclude your turn, Veto?
Let's see. Let me double check.
You have
I
something
just
you
want
can
to
hit
make
him with?
sure. Not at the moment, no. I have
Did you
to
leave Stu at home?
Yes, Stu is at home.
Okay.
You could check. Stu has a note attached to him on the pillow.
It's fine. I'm just checking. You know, if I can't kill you, I might kill the rabbit. That's all. But no,
I
he's at home.
intentionally left Stu. You wouldn't make Stu invulnerable. So since Stu would not be invulnerable, Stu stays home.
I'm
that
not
way
gonna make
I
the
don't
pet rabbit
accidentally kill-
invulnerable for no reason other than to please you. I apologize.
Just so that-
All right. What else you got for me this turn, sir?
That's it.
Okay.
Veto will taunt them again. To bring them on. We'll continue to taunt them.
Roll an
to the
intimidation check.
Hope, what's happening?
Hope is now visible.
I am not visible, so I
are.
am not. Do any of the other bandits see me that is on this side of the area?
Everyone that you can see has their focus on Veto, who is just mocking them in his cave. I mean, he's out of sight from you now, but they're all clearly focused on someone, and you definitely hear the sounds of Veto being Veto from the other side of the rockfall.
Alright, I am
Why
going
did I
to
just drop out of
continue-
Clash?
Because y'all are off wandering in a forest far away.
But we're
I
still
am
in.
going to.
Not really.
I am going to fly 30 feet forward still. Actually, there's. Yeah, I'll continue moving forward so I can try to find the rest of the crew.
All right.
That's my goal
You
now.
kind of reach the end of the canyon and enter a rough forest area. The other group, though, has just continued to move ahead of you at the same pace. So you don't really.
So I would dash.
Oh, if you dash, I mean they're still ahead of you, but they're all. I don't think they're all hiding anymore, actually.
I'm still hiding.
is you are.
I'm not.
Yep.
Oh, Farcon failed. Yeah, you do see Farcon ahead in some bushes. He's still a good 60 feet out from you. They just appear to be following that trail deeper into the forest and canyon area.
Yeah, Veto or Nimnil is still attached to Hope.
That's bad.
That's why I was wanting
far
to
away
have
now.
my turn because I was not going to go down further, but it's fine.
I mean,
That's
unless you guys are turning around and coming back to the battle, and even then you've gone further and further each round of combat. You're only 6 seconds out, but you can only cover so much ground coming back. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping
Okay,
keeping my eye on the baddies.
I'm going to stay where I'm at now. And see as far as their way. A look of dismay will cross her expression. As she does try, yelling would not help them at this point. They just get more trouble for them, most likely down that way. So she don't want to do that. So yeah, she just sigh deeply and turn around and begin to hit.
Did you open the flask again?
No, you're back up around where you were.
Am I?
A little north.
So you dash, you reach max movement, but if you're going, you say you want to turn around and head back next turn. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because of okay,
Yeah.
I will leave you in then.
Yeah,
Okay. That brings us to.
Could we hear and see her because she was no longer invisible and moving right behind us? Because she did come into the forest here.
Farcon specifically went out of his way to say that he was being incredibly astute, looking for anything happening around y'all. So far back behind you, about 60 feet out, I will say that Farcon sees Hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I disappear and go
20 feet away from where Hope would be.
You are not, sir. I stopped moving you guys.
Yeah, we stopped. On
the
the
map
screen,
is
we
a
stopped
visual
moving.
aid. You guys just kept going south into the forest, following the bandits.
That's fine. Whatever.
You were out walking your dog, and we had a conversation, and you did say that that's what was happening. All right, the alert bandit is up. Wait, no, Nimnil's up. Something moved in the order and then went back. Nimnil, what's happening, buddy?
Let's see here. I'm going to cast Bonfire. Wait, hold on. That's 120 feet too, right?
They're like
Every
70...
target is within 120 feet of you. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I want to put a bonfire right here on the middle of this guy.
Well,
and
bonfire's
hopefully-
range is 60 feet, actually.
Oh,
Eldritch
no,
Blast is
okay.
120.
You're just gonna have to blast.
Well, I'll
It's
just,
okay.
I'll
You have a shooting gallery. Just
yeah,
hide
I'll
behind me
Eldritch
and shoot.
Blast. Let me. That's what I was actually going to say. I'm going to put my staff, my magic focusing arcane staff, over one shoulder of Veto, and I'm going to use him as a targeting stool, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to shoot my Eldritch Blast, shoot my
Why
shot.
do you have to always
Oh,
touch
you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. 26. Boy.
You definitely hit. What do we?
Oh, that was gay. 7.
That's
Which
still
guy?
good,
That's
though.
actually very
Which guy?
good.
Why?
This guy right here.
That guy.
No.
All right.
No, why do you always touch me?
He's a very,
Tec-
friendly
technically,
fellow.
it's just the staff that's on your shoulder. The arcane staff that is on your shoulder.
Okay.
Right here. And I'm using it to shoot blasts of magic out over your shoulder where you can very clearly see me doing it. Using a staff. Right? That makes sense? I feel like that
Yeah,
makes sense.
it is
Anyways,
kind
end
of-
turn.
You're just
You're all-
compressing air and using force. Just compressing air.
I'm
right,
still using.
That
Come
concludes
on, Veto.
Nil's turn. Alert Bandit is up. He is going to take a shot at Veto.
Remember, every
He
shot has a
misses.
minus 1d4.
Well, he missed anyway.
I'm just saying. That way, they have to.
He's just
I
clarifying.
still have to find out if anyone gets a nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a
Yes.
20 fish.
That is exactly what it is. It is roll to see if anybody gets a 20. Nobody probably does, but I still get to go through the list and click this little button and
It's like,
find out if
oh,
you get shot, okay?
Yeah, it's like when I was running my my barbarian. It's
Veto is-
really hard to hit.
Veto is still constantly laughing and taunting at all
Billowing
the
his
bandits.
cloak.
I mean, how do I get 2 nat 1s and no 20? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right.
Does his crossbow break?
No.
Does he
Veto
fall-
will
does he
maintain
fall
his
down the cliff?
Veto will maintain his concentration, and he will pop a shot at the low this whatever this guy here is, the 20% health dude.
All right, give me a roll to hit, sir.
8.
You do not hit, sir.
Gonna maintain concentration, billow my cloak, and shake off the staff that is clearly throwing off my aim.
All right.
Fucking love Veto.
Hope, are you dashing back up the canyon towards the
Yes,
the gang?
dashing the entire. Yeah, I'm dashing to go back.
At 60 feet.
All
Why
right,
you
that
going
has
back?
you-
Bonus
That has-
action.
Yep,
Yeah.
Why would
I'm
Hope
dashing
go
all the
back?
way back.
that has you
She
about
can't
10
catch
feet
up with
south
us.
of the rock fall, and
Okay.
35 feet out, but roughly 50, 60 feet up or down from the closest target.
How many bandits are there now?
8, I
25.
believe.
Okay. All right.
Done
Cool,
that.
cool, cool.
They're gonna be dead. You should just go back the other way.
Does that end your turn, Hope?
Yes, I cannot do nothing. Actually, can I see the bandits?
Yeah, you can see. I mean, they're up on a cliff. You can pretty much see all of them. That doesn't mean
Okay,
they're all
cool.
in range at all.
And my
There's probably
hammer
2 of
is
them in
still.
range. Your
my
hand
hammer
is
is
still
still
up there
there.
Next to a dead guy. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
guy within
Is
5
there
feet.
one
of
next
it.
to it?
Yep.
Sure. I will use my hammer.
Hand. You said it was a hand.
Well,
definitely
hammer,
said it was
hand,
hand.
what's the whatever.
You said it
I'm
was
gonna
a fist.
fist the dude.
Let's see here. I am
Yeah, this is a
going
key
to-
detail you said it, dude.
Hand it out.
get up on that cliff face.
All right. So let's see here. First, let's do. Let's get the right number on here. All right. So let's hit him with the hammer.
Hand, fisting.
Hand, fist,
Let the
whatever.
Fisting begin.
You hit and you do 6 damage. So the robust bandit gets fisted.
All right.
And he's hurting.
And I am going to. Well, I dash already my action.
Yep.
Intern.
Alrighty. Farcon, down in the forest, you did see Hope appear like off in the distance behind you guys a ways. And then, you know, she made eye contact with you. She saw you, but when she saw how far away you were, and that you know, while you were looking around, while you looked over your shoulder, while you were being cautious of your surroundings, and did make eye contact with her, she turned and headed back, with a look of dismay, presumably over how far out you were.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
While Gad and Ellendir are out of sight, you do know that they're in your vicinity.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 22 on my last stealth check, so.
Oh, you hit again. I apologize. I thought you had failed. Okay.
I did.
So
And
she
then,
never saw you, is what you're telling me.
No, she did for a second, and then I disappeared again.
Okay.
We linked eyes. I saw her, and then I disappeared.
I follow you. All right, what's happening? Are you
And then,
informing the others? Are you moving?
Yeah,
What's the
I'm
deal?
gonna whisper around and being like, yeah, just saw Hope. She ran back, and
Pretty
could
effective.
be
I'm
bad,
standing here,
but
taunting.
I haven't seen
all
any
10
tracks
bandits.
leading off, so we're still going in the right direction.
And
I'm gonna look for more tracks.
they can't touch me. And just
All right, Gad,
slowly
Ellendir,
turn
you
the
hear
bottom.
Farcon's voice from the bushes talking about seeing Hope.
All right. I'll turn in the direction of Farcon. I'll say, stay safe. Keep an eye on the tracks. We're gonna head back and make sure the party's still safe.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna make my way back.
Would you like to dash? Dashing will take you 60 feet back. You'll still be at the edge of the forest, but not quite in the canyon. But you'll be able to
You
hit the
should have
canyon
more than
next
that.
turn.
If he's
Oh,
I
he's
have
his
45
dash
base
is-
move speed, so I can move 90.
Yeah.
he's-
By dash.
All right, a dash will take you back into the mouth of the canyon, rather.
So like right here.
We can move.
I was gonna say like here, but you won't be hiding.
Well, I'm gonna run up behind this side of the
Cover.
hill
Yes.
over here.
All right, Ellendir, what's happening, buddy?
I'd like to move then dash. I'm not sure where I'm following Gad, but I'm gonna bypass him if I can to check on the party.
You can't pass him. I realize you're just standing there on the map, but you guys were just disappearing into a forest, basically.
That's fine.
So I'll put you at the edge of that forest before entering the canyon for next turn, if you like. And Farcon,
Can I take my bonus action and double dash?
is
Yeah,
that
he
how that
can.
works
Can
for
you do
you?
Yeah,
I
he
think
can
you can,
because he
but
can.
no one else.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm a rogue, so I get to double dash.
All right.
he can move.
Well, I'm a monk, so I get the double jump.
He can.
Yeah.
He get to move 90 feet with this. Lucky
So
for him.
he's at the. He would be around the same spot.
Yeah, he would match my
Yeah.
speed then.
All right. So you're gonna come up next to Gad over here.
Correct.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
It does conclude my turn.
Farcon, you staying put down there, keeping an eye on the trail, or what's the
Yep,
plan? Man? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for more tracks, see if they split off anymore, or if everything's still going the same way, or if there's someone that or if there's trails going off. I'm
Okay.
looking for a path to go up the cliffside.
I got you. Things are out of order at the moment, but that brings us to Ellendir. Or, I'm sorry, to Nimno.
Oh,
Ellendir already went.
Yeah,
I went a little out of
I
order
do some
because I was
damage.
giving y'all the opportunity to come back in after Farkon saw Hope and said something. What's happening there, Nimno? You're muted, sir.
Yeah, to
Oops,
check
I
my
muted
like,
myself and started unmuting.
I have a
Eldritch
potion.
Blast. Do.
All right,
and
give me a roll to
second
hit.
wind I
Who
can
we
pop.
aiming at?
So the potion
23.
heals
The
44
damage is
plus
gonna
40,
be
so anywhere from between 8 to 20.
6, which is
and then
crap. And the
second wind
target
is anywhere between
is
2 to 11.
this
Okay.
guy right here.
This guy?
Grizzled Bandit. Yes, sir.
All right. Wait. Grizzled, you selected
Is that-
alert, I thought.
Oh, yeah, alert. My bad. There's
All
a lot
right,
of
all right.
red.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page about it.
He's
There we
going
go.
for each one of them, damaging them
Does
each
that
separately.
conclude your turn?
I will make sure that I am firmly squared up behind Veto and put my staff back on his shoulder, aiming at the next bandit.
All right, using the Veto meat shield there, and that concludes your turn.
Yes, end turn.
All right, the alert bandit is up, and he's going to take a pop shot at Veto and miss. I'm just gonna roll these. There's no need for me to narrate each one to you when I'm just going through hoping to hit a freaking nat 20.
Or accidentally hitting Nimnil, because he probably has a lower AC, so.
I feel like that
I
would
thought
be
about that.
nat 20 territory.
Whenever he got hit in the throat, I'm like, man, I'm right behind him. Don't.
That's why I mentioned it. Because you're getting behind him.
All right. And there's a big volley of crossbow bolts that comes down on Veto, and they all just land in the ground around him. None hit. It is Veto's turn. What's happening, Veto?
Continuously laughing, maintaining my concentration, and I'm still going to shoot at the same one I shot at before, but I'm going to shake off this stupid stick that Nimno keeps on putting on my shoulder.
All right, give me your roll to hit.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah!
Okay. Sure. Roll me some crit damage on
yeah.
the guy that has 1 HP.
Yeah, why are you doing that? Hey,
Um,
does this count as heroic inspiration for Veto, by the way? Because, I mean, this seems pretty...
I have had heroic inspiration the entire time.
he
Yeah,
hasn't
same
burned
here.
it. All right, and that's let me remove him from Clash. That is a dead bandit. Okay, does that conclude your turn, Veto?
Maintain the concentration and billow my cloak triumphantly as I continue to laugh and talk.
All right, Gad, you're up.
I'm gonna try and spot like the lowest cliff that like the next stair step for me to get up this thing. How high would that be?
You've got like a sheer face of about 15 feet before there's a more open hold ahead of you there.
Okay. And did you get my DM?
I
sent
did,
it a
and
while
I'm going to
back.
stick to normal rules. It makes sense to me that Dex is like dodging. Dex is more your reflexes, and in terms of your vertical leap ability, that is a strength thing. That's your leg muscles.
Fair enough.
Well, according to that, Veto can leap 6 feet into the air.
Veto's a special
bad.
guy, I tell you what.
Yeah, this does not make sense to me that he can jump 6 feet, but I only jump 3. But it's fine, especially when he has armor on. But besides, point. So then stuff that wind
But-
really only wouldn't have me jump high enough for that.
No.
Because it would be like 6 feet off the ground plus I'm like 6-7 feet. So then
Well,
I
you
would
have
be
to
like
make
3
a
feet
strength
below.
check and try to pull yourself up?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't like jump up and grab the ledge.
I mean, you
there's
could try to
nothing to-
climb the cliff face, but that's not a. I wouldn't jump and attempt to get a climb hold. That seems ill-advised.
No, I was just saying, can I like jump to the ledge and then pull
It is.
myself up?
It is too high above you.
Yeah. And well, I'm gonna fail any fucking strength check I do, but nothing else I can do. So why not try? I will climb up the cliff face.
All right.
Come on, nat 20.
Oh wait, my
Difficult
strength
terrain.
mod. That's +2. I can jump 5 feet. So then my double jump is 10. So
Well,
then
not
would I
enough
be
feet
able to
for
grab
me.
the cliff? I know, but I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm jumping 10 feet, and I'm like 6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah,
So if
but
I
your
extend my
feet
arms
won't
up,
land with your hands.
Why can you
So-
jump 10 feet straight up into the air? I'm a little lost on that.
it's 3 foot +2 strength mod. My strength mod is +2. When I do the check here, it says +2. Or is it the mod under this? Hang on. But the thing next to strength says +2, but then the actual core strength is 0. So is it the
A +2
strength
is your
check
saving
+2?
throw.
Okay, so I use the +2. Never mind. Okay. Then I will be climbing the cliff. I misunderstood the sheet.
Okay, I'm going to need an athletics check, please.
It can't be a strength check. No.
Or
I mean, a
acrobatics.
cliff face is
All
an
right, I have
athletics
16.
check. You pass. You do make it up, but it expends your movement.
And you said they're 60 feet up, so I have 45 more to go.
Right, you're roughly like here.
And how much is the next cliff?
15.
Are we doing same?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will. How far can I throw something?
You can't throw yourself.
I wasn't going to do
I think
that.
that's based on your strength. I can't remember what it is. But you can look that up.
Range
remember what it
30
is.
feet. And I'm
Just
45
look at
feet
my
below these guys, so I can't reach. All right, so I will enter.
All right. Hope, you are up. You can see a couple guys. Well, you can kind of see everybody, but there's a couple guys in range to your left up on the cliff face, kind of in line with the rock fall. You were about 10 feet south of the rock fall, and you hear maniacal laughing coming from the other
Where
side of the
is-
rock fall.
Okay, where is all the band? Are they clumped up? How close are they to each other?
There's 3 that are, well, what's your, like, so they're all kind of in a line going down the edge of the cliff face. There's kind of 2 groups that are roughly 10 to 15 feet apart. And in those 2 groups, they're all basically shoulder to shoulder lined up on this cliff face, shooting down.
So they're 10 to 15 feet apart from one another.
The 2 groups.
No,
There's a
they're-
group of 4
they're
and a
5
group
feet.
of 3. Each
You're
of them
fit-
are
you're
about
looking
5
by a
feet apart.
bandit.
Okay, so the group
You're
of 4, how far are they away from me?
Too
They're
far.
further. They're
They're about 40 feet out and 60 feet up.
Okay, and the group of 3?
The closest of those 3 is about 30 feet out and 60 feet up. The furthest is, they're all about 30 feet out.
30 feet out and 60 feet up?
Yep.
Ugh,
I'm not doing it this time.
that is annoying. Okay. Okay, so they're basically 90 feet away from where I am right now then.
Roughly.
Mm,
Alright.
fine,
Less
I'll
than
be in
90,
there.
but they're out. They're out there.
Whatever the square root of 4,500 is.
I am going to use
67 feet.
That's 67 feet. That's why I hate doing diagonally, all that type of shit. Let's see here. I am going to.
Your fist is still by one of the bandits.
I know. I am going to hit the bandit person.
Robust bandit.
I'm going to try to kill that bandit, actually.
Which one? The one closest to you?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, the
or
one
the
next to the
fist is next
fist.
to.
Okay.
The one that's next
okay.
to the fish.
You do hit and you do murderize. I mean, like you fisted him into a pulpy, bloody mess on the ground.
Cool. And any other one that is 60 feet away from me that I can see?
The one closest to you, well, 60, yeah. The one closest to you is not near the spiritual weapon. 30 feet out, 60 feet up.
Oh, no, I just need 60 feet out. That's all I need.
You would have to move. You could move up about 10 feet and be within 60 feet of that target.
Okay.
At the edge of the cliff face there.
Cool. I will cast Total Dead upon him.
All
I need
right.
wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Okay.
18.
He'll be out of range.
All right. Nothing happens. In turn for me.
All right. Nimnil.
Yes. Nimno once again puts
Yes.
his staff on Veto's shoulder and takes aim and attempts an Eldritch Blast and fails miserably.
All right.
In turn.
It was Veto trying to throw your staff off his shoulder that caused you to fail.
That is exactly what it was.
Also, I just want you all to know, I don't know if Liz is watching right now, but the plan all along was for him to join her to join the party during this encounter, and she was going to enter the fray up on the cliff, behind the bandits.
Oh.
Which might have been dangerous
Why
for her. It would have been interesting, to say the least.
Not a thing?
Well, she decided she didn't want in. And 6 players is a good place to be at the end of the day. But I thought I'd let you all know what that plan had been on my part. It seemed relevant in the moment. Ellendir, you're up.
It's cautious. Let's see here. I'm not sure what that 35 is doing on the screen, but I don't need it. Let's see here. Why? Oh, that's not me. That is me. Ellendir is going to, if I move here 30 feet.
Yep.
That gives me line of sight on these motherfuckers.
Yep.
All right. Well, Ellendir is going to. Let's see here. Did my stealth roll still applying?
Did you tell me that you were special and did not need to roll a stealth roll to?
Oh, I rolled it last. I mean, you don't have to roll your stealth roll every turn. It carries over. So I wasn't sure if. Yeah, so I'm asking you how you're running.
At the moment, none of them are looking at you anyway. They are all focused on the other side of that rock fall.
It affects my sneak attack.
And shooting volleys of bolts down,
It affects my sneak attack, whether I can get advantage on my attack roll or not.
I see.
Yes, I'm trying to keep this icy. What's the DM
Just a quick
ruling?
question.
Yes, what's your question?
Does being restrained stop you from being able to attack?
Yeah, I mean, like a grapple? Yeah.
Like a restrained condition. If I had a spell that restrains someone.
I would think so.
Okay.
That spell that does that.
Yeah.
I got a spell actually that does that. But
Are you trying to short bow attack, Alandir?
I am trying to short bow attack with a sneak attack. I just want
Now,
to know if I'm still being stealthy or not.
Yes, you're still being stealthy. Doesn't something outside of the 80-foot range of that short bow within the 320-foot range automatically get disadvantage on the attack?
1 second, please. Do those fuckers move?
So that cancels out, is what I'm saying.
I can't see my ruler either, so I have no idea how far they are.
You're 65 feet
65
out,
feet.
but they're 60 feet up. So is that within 320 feet? Yes. Is it within 80 feet? No. So that would put your attack at disadvantage. But if it's a sneak attack, that would put you at advantage. What I'm saying
No,
is
it'd
I
be a
believe
straight
that those... Yeah, exactly. I'm saying that they cancel out and it's a straight roll.
wait, why would sneak attack put that at advantage?
Isn't that what he's telling me right now? Is that he gets advantage?
I
for
have.
sneak attack?
I can only get sneak attack on a roll with advantage.
Or if there's an enemy within, I mean, it has an ally within feet of them. So yeah, those,
Right, but they're
yeah.
all on it.
Oh, it's extra. It's extra. Sneak
they're all on the
attack
cliff.
applies extra damage, not advantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
are attacking at disadvantage.
Shouldn't have said anything. Fuck.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying. Everything's a lot weirder on.
You can always just roll twice. You don't have to select
Okay.
disadvantage. As long as you roll twice and I can see two rolls, it's the same thing, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't see my roll, so you have to tell me what I did.
I don't see a roll at all yet either.
Yeah, the last one I see is a Nimno.
Fuck me.
Try refreshing, maybe?
Hate this fucking iPad.
I can always click the button for you if you want, but I don't want to.
Whatever you
know.
want.
Would you up there? You go, you updated. Do you want me to roll at disadvantage for you, or would you like to try again?
There's one. There's two. Do you see
We're
those
not-
ones?
We're not seeing this anywhere. Not
Are you
on
fucking
D&D
kidding?
Beyond or on Discord.
I don't. Yeah, go ahead and click because I don't know what to do.
I would log out of Discord and then.
Well, it's not
log back
Discord's
into
fault.
Discord.
You roll a 9, and
Wonderful.
do not hit.
As a bonus action, I like to hide. Then
All right.
you have to click my stealth button for me.
You did your short though, not your bow. But I see what you're trying to do.
It's still a D20.
Same attack.
Yeah.
You do successfully
17.
hide over there behind that rock, though. Yes, sir. At least you got that roll, right? That
Right.
brings us to the alert bandit, who's back up and taking a pop shot at. Well, I'm not going to narrate this. I'm just going to roll for 20s. Freaking Veto, man. Thank God he didn't get that scarab, man.
All right. Yeah, it looks like my rolls are working now. Yeah, just
All right, good,
disregard that.
You're good.
Test roll.
Yeah.
I want to roll one of my dice. See what happens.
Gets a crit 20.
So these guys are 40 feet up.
Hey, we got him.
Does 1 damage.
Okay, this dice isn't liking me tonight.
Oh, shit. Veto, an arrow plunges into your neck this time. I mean, it is fucking sticking out of you.
Hold on one moment.
Okay.
Let's see here. Silvery barbs. Reaction when a creature within 60 feet of myself. So is he within 60 feet of me?
No.
Is that Brave Bandit?
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think so. I
Well,
think he's just out of that
actually-
60-foot range.
Wait, which one is it? Is it the one that-
This one.
Yeah.
So he's 35
35
feet
by
out and then
50.
60 feet out.
Yep.
Or
50.
60 feet up. Yeah.
So he's like 70.
So these are not
something
sheer
feet.
cliffs.
No.
50 or 60?
We've established multiple times that the cliffs are tiered, that by the rockfall they are more sheer than not, but you are also standing back from, you can see how far out he is. And I'm telling
Yeah,
you, he's
he's-
60 feet
yeah.
up, so that's 35 feet out and 60 feet up from your position.
So they are not within
He is
60 feet.
69 feet away from you.
He is 69 feet away from you.
then. Okay. Fine, I take, what, 100 damage?
16. Yeah, he rolled really well.
Hey,
Let me
bring
double
it down
check
there.
another thing here.
Let me consult my
my,
books.
my dice don't like me tonight.
No, I guess how you roll is a nat 20 always hits no matter what, correct?
Yeah.
Unless you can cancel it out.
Well, if I was to pop shield, and that would give whatever on that, but I don't think you would let me use shield to increase my armor class to avoid getting hit.
All right, and the
Even
next guy
with net
got
20.
that too.
Sit down. We'll get a couple.
Veto,
Yeah,
you
you
are
get 'em.
up.
Veto is going to continue to laugh. Oh wait, hold on. I have to maintain my concentration.
Gurgling laugh.
Oh yeah, you did need to roll that. You have an arrow literally sticking out of your neck. You
good.
did make it.
Okay. So I am going to maintain my concentration. I am going to bonus action Second Wind. I do not like it. I'm going to use a Heroic Inspiration instead.
All
I'm
right.
going to re-roll that. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
10, 11 to my health. Let me heal that back up. Very nice. And then for my regular action, I'm going to go ahead and Sorceress Burst at who fucking hit?
This
That
guy, the philosophical bandit.
I'm shooting him straight back with a Sorceress Burst,
All right, give me a roll to hit.
Come on, nat 20.
motherfucker. You want to fight?
You hit.
You want to fight?
You nat 20. Give me some crit damage.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
And that's a 9. He's not dead, but I mean, he definitely,
You felt it.
I'm
you
really
gave him
annoyed because
something. You gave the philosophical bandit something to think about.
really annoyed because I
Exactly.
want. If I roll an 8 on any of these things, I get to roll again.
That's
I'm
good.
getting really annoyed that I can't roll 8.
I mean,
Works for me. Does that conclude your turn, sir?
Yeah.
All right.
That concludes my turn.
Gad, you're up.
Climbing this motherfucker.
All right, give me that athletics check.
13.
Where was my table? You are trying to climb, but you slip and tumble back down
thank you.
onto the fortunately there's a small ledge there that you started on. I don't see what I'm supposed to have you roll for damage.
How far up?
It's 10
thing did
10
you
foot
get?
fall.
Okay,
I'll be
so
right
it's,
back. I gotta use the bathroom.
These, what is it? I'd have to look that up. I think it's a D10.
Uh,
That's
1d6
rough.
per 10 feet.
Okay, 1d6.
So give me a 1d6.
Jeez, Farcon trying to fucking kill me over here.
I thought it was a 10. I can't remember.
Let's
Isn't it like-
see, where's my...
I mean, 10
What
feet,
was it?
d10, kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
that's
1d6.
One. Here's the cube. No.
Uh,
2 damage.
A 2. You take 2 damage. Kind of knocks the wind out of you, but you're all right.
Is that an action or just considered my move? It's an action, right?
that would be an action.
I think climb is both move and action.
Okay.
You can still have a bonus action as you lay on the ground there with the wind knocked out of you, though.
You can still get up from the fall.
You get knocked down.
Yeah, I get up.
Eh,
I get
All
up.
right. After you get up, does that conclude your turn?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't know. They're all
Do
going to be
it?
dead by the time you get up there, and then your ass is going to have to climb back down. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, I just need to get. I just need to get within. Am I within 90 feet of them already?
I don't think
No.
so. 40 feet out, 45 feet up.
Nope.
45 feet out, 45 feet up. I don't think you're with. Yeah,
No.
they're still out of
Let me
range.
math it. Let me math it.
So I don't think you could.
I mean, it doesn't matter
really-
anyways this turn. I cannot cast this. So,
Yeah.
end turn. But they
Right.
are 60 feet away from me, so they are within 90 feet.
Well, they're
They're not. Yeah, I don't think they're in visual range.
that's true
Nope.
too.
That's why I need to get up to the next cliff ledge.
Did Hope BRB? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, take a quick stretch break. Stretch it out.
Yeah.
Pour yourself some bourbon. I'm gonna sip on this bourbon.
Bourbon! Oh, oh
Mm.
wait, I don't have liquor
Alcohol.
here. Damn.
My wife made me cookies and milk.
My bourbon-
wife.
My bourbon is
Yep, yep,
even
yep.
from Austin, sir.
Ooh.
Ah, sick. What's the brand?
Still
get
Austin.
Ah,
Yeah, still Austin. Straight bourbon whiskey.
I actually think I might have had that at a bar recently.
Say bar
I
again.
don't know what's something funny.
Bar?
Bar.
That's like what my
Bar,
wife
har,
did.
fiddle
I've-
diddy.
I've-
Do what you want because
I've been at a bar before. Sounds Canadian.
I mean, the dude has
I
been
am
living
from
in
Maine.
Maine for the last like 15 years. Yeah. Oh, Hope.
I'm gonna watch
about
people
me?
scaring
We-
people.
Oh, you're back. Oh shit, it's your turn. Hello.
Hey,
I guess, yeah. Why you say, oh, hope for, motherfucker?
Because
Now.
we thought you
You
were
were
AFK
gone.
and it was your turn. We were waiting on you.
I did.
we got
Fist,
Alright.
6 seconds into a video.
Alert bandit. Fist. Alert bandit. Fist.
Um,
Nimno wants you to fist the guy. He's really into it.
Can't blame him. You know, I really love seeing a guy get beat to the pulp.
No comment.
I need to send
What are
you
you doing, Hope?
something, Nimno, but it's a secret.
okay. Alrighty, so what I am going to do, we still got like, what, 7 fucking bandits still here?
Yeah.
6. 6 bandits.
6? Oh, there's still 3 of
Yep.
them.
Yep.
3 of them within like range of. Let's see here.
What is your range?
Let's see here. Let's move. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's use the hammer to hit one of the the fist to hit one of the bandits again.
Gonna hit
So-
the bandit.
You get to move 20
It's a
feet
hand.
as a bonus action. So I use the fist to hit one of the bandits again.
Yep.
I'm gonna make sure I do
Alrighty.
this right.
I love how this fist is this traveling down one by one, smashing these guys.
Dude, that's one of my favorite things about that spell.
Let's
If
see
you get a
here.
line of people and you get one, you get it close enough. And
Let's see here. I am going to a weapon.
A death train.
You
Nope.
failed to fist.
Damn. Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. What else you got for us, Hope?
I am going to bonus. I'm going to bonus action. I am going to not bonus action. I'm going to action. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I action and I total did the guy that I tried to hit.
The one closest to you, the mottled bandit. Give me a roll to hit, sir.
No,
Or would you like to
give me
the guy just ahead of him? Just what's up? Sorry.
the one that I just hit with the hammer?
That
Give
one's
me
out
a
of range
whistle.
of you.
He's out of range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's far away.
But there are
He's
two within range of you, and one is looking really rough. And the
Fine.
yeah,
I need a wisdom saving throw from him then.
the one that looks rough.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
19.
Of course it failed. Intern.
All right, Nimnil, you're up.
All right. I once again stick my staff on Veto's shoulder and aim.
Well, hold on. We just been
one
sitting
of
here
the
just
many
blasting
bandits
all
still
these,
left. So
bandits.
let me just.
They
Come
are
on,
all
at
of them
20.
have been just
Ah,
taking
all right,
shots at me,
24, not
and
bad. Damn it.
You
they
hit.
don't hit twice.
Which one are we
We're
targeting
taking
here?
them all out. We're just
For 11, and we are targeting this one right here,
did a
Mr.
really
Quick
slow
Bandit.
combat phase
He did.
where we're just
Good
tearing
bandit.
them up and we can't do nothing.
End turn. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Well done, sir. Ellendeer, you're up.
All right. Ellendeer is going to
The
move.
entire party left for a point, and they're coming back. Now they're all getting attacked by the
Right about there, maintaining his
I
stealthy
have been
approach.
standing here just
All right.
taunting them and laughing.
And he will not be in range of that guy. And he will take a pot shot at this motherfucker.
All right. Give me your roll to hit.
Oh, there we go. Motherfucker.
You hit. Give me your roll for damage.
Oh,
All right. Wait, what is it? 7 or 5?
Total.
Oh, you did a
total
survive.
12.
Total of 12. That's a dead bandit.
All right. As a bonus action, Ellendeer will hide.
in the middle of
I'm
nothing.
still waiting for the
He's gonna
the bots to
just
spam
stand
the
there like
channel
a
and be
like a
"Hey,
dead
click this
tree.
link for free." Can I have
That
one?
brings
Middle
us
of the
to
road.
the bandit's turn, and this
Oh,
guy's
wrong one.
out of range to be able to do anything but take a shot at Veto.
Ha!
Of course, he misses. I don't know what I expected.
For survival. Really? You didn't
Oh,
do stealth? You did
oh,
the wrong
I
one.
did the wrong
yeah.
one.
I meant to do stealth. It should be 18 plus 3 on that.
Go
And
over
they
when you hit the wrong
all
button.
miss Veto, though this last guy, you know, now that there's attacks coming from the other side of the rockfall, he is going to take a shot at Hope. And he does hit.
Just wants to not
hope
be
that-
acknowledged by Veto at
Oh.
all because of just being absolutely blasted.
And Hope, he hits you for 4 points of damage. That arrow nicks you pretty good. Veto is up now.
Maintaining concentration, and I guess
My staff's on his shoulder.
I'm gonna shake off that fucking staff, get it off me, and I'm gonna shoot the philosophical bandit. I still have a grudge.
All right, give me a roll to hit on him. He's the one that just shot Hope. You hit.
He shot me. He's the one that he shot me.
He's
First.
the one that hit you
did
for
the most
16.
damage.
He's the one that put that arrow is still in your neck, by the way.
Oh yeah.
13 damage. Or I'm
Yeah, he's
sorry,
dead.
11. 11 damage.
It's either way, he's still dead.
He
I
dead.
want that 11 points of damage.
He did.
Push through the throat
All right, what else you got for us, Veto?
Maintain concentration and billow that cloak while I laugh triumphant.
All right, Gad, you are up.
I'm still following.
All right. Whoa.
Easy there, buddy. I wish I could lock
Just
the
morphed
ability
into a
to do
giant.
that.
I was just
Can
it was
I?
just a temporary.
Can you do what,
So
sir?
you say this map is just a is not how it's actually laid out. So does the ledge I'm on continue around towards the rock, and can I walk alongside it?
You can get to about here.
All right. So I'm gonna stand here, and this is gonna put me within. This is 45, 40.
Those
Yep.
guys are dead. You're 45
So-
feet out, 45 feet up.
Plug this into the old calculator.
It's like 63 feet or something like that.
It is actually 63 feet. And let's see. Dude, where the fuck is the spell?
Magic not,
Where did it go? Here it is.
magic not real.
A bunch of vines will be cast at the guy's feet within 90 range. Is this guy within 90 range over here?
What are you casting now?
Entangle! So it's 60 feet? Let me see. 60 feet away. 60 feet down.
Or which guy? The close. I guess there's only one guy you can actually potentially hit, and he needs to
It was
roll.
Well,
measured
this is-
brave.
This is what I'm checking. The other guy is within 75 feet, and the range is 90. So I would like to cast it on this guy right here.
All right.
And everyone within a... Let me double check. In a 20-foot square round, they have to make a strength check and have to beat a DC of 13.
So 10 feet away from him.
Alert bandit.
Yes, 10 feet away from 10 foot range.
First guy saves. Second guy does not. So this guy on the north side of him that hopes about to fist is restrained.
That's not
And
dirty at all.
Not
end
at
turn.
all. In turn. Hope, you're up. Would you like to fist the guy that's restrained by Ged?
Yes, I will fist him. Fist him hard. Since you
Oh,
want
God.
to be, since you want to play this game, good
I
sir.
didn't expect you to lay into it, you know? But
Nah,
yeah, give me your roll.
you
to-
want it. You want this. You
Oh,
want this.
Really, Dad
You're
does.
the one that made his hand.
Why are you putting
And
this
Yeah,
on me?
right.
Bonus action, I would do this.
You do hit, and he dead.
You did.
Okay.
Gonna fist up some buttons.
Excellent.
Let's see here. What do we got left?
There is two guys. One is definitely within range. The other probably is not.
How far are they away from? How far is the other ones away from me?
The other one is roughly 30 feet out and or 35 feet out and 60 feet up. Yeah,
So like
60 foot up.
30, 60.
59, 60 feet.
Alrighty. You know what? In order to do this, I am going to action. I'm gonna fly up 60 feet. So I'm 30 feet,
God damn it.
35 feet, 30 and 35 feet away from both of those last two. Not in my turn there.
So you're
Yeah.
going up onto the cliff face halfway, or what's happening?
I'm
It's
flying
flying
up
straight
60
up.
feet. I'm flying straight up 60 feet.
Just into the air.
Maintaining flight.
Yep, maintain flight. I'm flying
Okay.
60 feet up in the air.
Okay, so Hope's up in the sky now.
Yep, she's up in the sky. In turn.
All right.
How high can you fly?
as high as I want to, as long as I'm not being.
All right, Icarus.
Nimnil's up.
And I, of course, am going to cast Eldritch Blast again.
All
Boom,
right.
boom, boom. 21.
You hit. Who we hitting?
Damage is 14 damage, and I'm obviously hitting the only guy who has nothing wrong with him. That
All
would
right.
be Disheveled.
He's dead.
Boom.
And then
one guy
I
left.
wiggle. I
two
I reach. I drop my quarterstaff, and I wiggle my right hand around to touch Beto's neck where the arrow is in. And then end turn.
In turn. He's feeling your arrow hole, Veto. Ellendir, you're up. It's late for Ellendir. We've just run over time. He may he's on a phone call. But he's back from the phone call. What's happening, Ellendir?
I don't know. You tell me what happened.
There's one guy left alive, but he's out of your range.
Fuck, he is.
I mean, you could move up, but yeah.
I can fucking move up. I'm gonna move
Meanwhile,
up.
Farkon just chilling in a tree somewhere, isn't it a bud?
All right, so
I'm following the fuckers.
what will my movement speed require to get on top of this hill?
Okay,
Actually,
the
no,
low
fuck it.
section here is about 5 feet. The high
I don't need
section
to.
here is
I'm
about
on-
10 feet. You can get.
I'm in
all right.
range.
All right.
Bonus action, hide,
Okay.
and then attack
All
with
right. Roll the hit.
trying to.
Da-da-da.
16 hit.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, 2 damage.
14.
He's dead.
Okay.
Question:
Yay!
does Farkon share in the XP take with the team?
Yes.
I mean that's my inclination as well, but I figured I would ask the party. You know,
Last time we talked about this, yes, the party gets full experience across everyone.
okay.
Yes.
It was a
Um,
strategic decision.
That guy needs to be removed from Clash. And there we are. Okay, so everybody gets. Where's my calculator?
So
And also, we got no
Okay,
XP
right?
last session.
Okay,
But-
then I'll just throw an extra 100 into the pool because it was 500 for the encounter, but there's 6 of you, so that comes out to 100 XP each.
Boom.
Yay!
Nice.
So 100,000.
Fuck. What
You
the
know what I
fuck?
said. Okay, Farkon, you have continued to follow that trail, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so leaving this here, but the encounter's over. We're at the end of the session here, so I just want to give us a good wrap up and segue into next week, right? So, Farkon, hey, look at this. This is why you guys were just wandering through the forest, because I didn't expect you to split the party, and I had to do a separate scene. Farkon has followed the tracks,
Never split the
Alrighty.
and the cliff face is
Always split the party.
Always.
Farkon is deep in some woods. There's cliff faces off to his right, but there's large trees kind of obscuring his view in a few places. There's way more tracks now, Farkon. I mean, lots of activity in this area. Goats and human footprints alike.
I rolled poop.
Somehow my
now
character
Farkon
got.
is by himself.
Somehow
Farkon,
my character is now level 1 again.
You set XP instead of add XP. I did that before.
No, but this was before I said it. I already said level 1.
I see you at level 4, and you had 3,003 XP prior to trying to add that 100. Would you like me to add it here, or would you like to take care of it?
I'll do it. 3003.
You were at 3,003, so that would put you at 3,103.
Oh,
All
so
right,
we're supposed
so-
to be at 3,103 XP. Got it. Got it.
No, that's what Ellendir is at. Okay, so this is Farcon's
yourself on
view.
that.
He's
Bye,
followed the
Grimdark.
tracks. There's thick
Just,
tracks. I mean, they go
finishing up the last bit of
everywhere.
everything.
Even kind of back around
Just sat there and
Farcon
just,
here around this tree. In fact,
just
Farcon, I
absolute
will give you
tank.
more view. Ignore that you see the party here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But sheer cliff, I had the scene prepped for the party, right? And Nimnil's not in his flask at the moment. We'll see if that remains between sessions. There's sheer cliff face on the other side of that tree there. We'll see if the party catches up. Nobody take this verbatim. I don't know if you all are going to be standing there or not when we resume. In our downtime over the next week, you all can RP as a group if you want, loot bodies, clear or climb the rock fall, or follow the trail and catch up to Farcon. We'll see what happens, but that will conclude.
I will begin with
that'll conclude tonight's
climbs
session.
up next.
And can I heal Veto's throat hold?
Veto, he's being awfully handsy with your wounded neck, sir.
With him just kind of reaching up there,
Good night, everybody.
with him reaching
Night,
up there,
Eleanor.
Nighty night.
absolutely
Night,
react
guys.
as pushing him away from
Night, Kurt.
touching my
Good
back.
job, everybody. No one died.
When you pushed his hand away, he accidentally grabbed the arrow and pulled it out. Accidentally.
Oh, God.
Veto's absolutely swinging at you.
Nice.
All right, I'm not DMing this right now. The session's over. You guys can do that in the if I have to make shit roll or whatever. We'll do that in the
I
IC
missed
chat.
it.
but- Oh well, it didn't matter. He took a swing, but
I
wait,
would,
I'm not DMing. I said I wasn't DMing.
I don't
It's
care.
okay.
I-
Nimnil takes the hit because it happens very abruptly. He takes the hit and
No,
falls
I
back.
swung. I
a
swung
few
and
feet.
missed.
Oh, you missed? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a
Just-
7. I did not
I'm-
hit you.
I'm just standing there with an arrow in my hand, kind of just up against your shoulder, then I guess.
Stop touching me.
Well, Hope and Farcon bailed fast. I will say, I think that had you guys just like the bandits were weak targets. Had the whole party just come out of hiding, had Nimnil been let out of the flask straight away, and everybody just opened up on them, I think that encounter would have been over within like the first hour, But I mean, it's all good. This is just my my commentary is like I'm in a unique spectator role in a sense, I guess. You know what I mean?
I
Boys,
mean-
can you give me the DC of that climb so I can just do the climb without
15. It's a 15. The sheer cliffs are 15s.
Okay.
Let me kick stream off a bit. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for everything on here, guys. Going to pick up this session here. We'll start next Monday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. I have another session on Friday. We'll be doing another group here, and don't know exactly what we're doing on it, but we will be having a lot more fun and a lot more shenanigans going on. That stream will start. It's a hit and miss on it, so you'll just have to check out and see the notifications for that. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Good night. And yeah, Adventures Guild is on Friday. Adventures Guild's not going to be canceled.